events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, and accordingly all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty, to throw off such government and to provide new gods for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. The history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having indirect object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. He has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance, unless suspended in their operation till his assent should be obtained. And when so suspended, he has utterly neglected to attend to them. He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people, unless those people would relinquish their right of representation in the legislature, a right inestimable to them and formidable to tyrants only. He has called together a legislative body that places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant from the depository of their public records, for the sole purpose of fatiguing them into compliance with his measures. He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly for opposing with manly firmness his invasions on the rights of the people. He has refused for a long time, after such dissolutions, to cause others to be elected, whereby the legislative power, incapable of annihilation, have returned to the people at large for their exercise, the state remaining in the meantime exposed to all the dangers of invasion from without and convulsions within. He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states, for that purpose obstructing the laws for naturalization of foreigners, refusing to pass others to encourage their migrations hither, and raising the conditions of new appropriations of land. He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws for establishing judiciary powers. He has made judges dependent on his will alone for the tenure of their offices and the amounts and payment of their salaries. He has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. He has kept among us, in times of peace, standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. He has affected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. He has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation, for quartering large bodies of armed troops among us, for protecting them by a mock trial from punishment for any murders which they should commit on the inhabitants of these states, for cutting off our trade with all parts of the world, for imposing taxes on us without our consent, for depriving us in many cases of the benefits of trial by jury, for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, for abolishing the free system of English laws in a neighboring province, establishing therein an arbitrary government, and enlarging its boundaries so as to render it at once an example and fit instrument for introducing the same absolute rule into these colonies, for taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally the forms of our government, for suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in all cases whatsoever. He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burned our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the work of death, desolation, and tyranny, already begun with circumstances of cruelty and perfidy, scarcely paralleled in the most barbarous ages, and totally unworthy the head of a civilized nation. He has constrained our fellow citizens, taken captive on the high seas, to bear arms against their country, to become the executioners of their friends and brethren, or to fall themselves by their hands. He has excited domestic insurrections among us, and has endeavored to bring on the inhabitants of our frontiers the merciless Indian savages, whose known rule of warfare is an indistinguished destruction of all ages, sexes, and conditions. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be the ruler of a free people. Nor have we been wanting in attentions to our British brethren. We have warned them from time to time of attempts by their legislature to extend an unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. We have reminded them of the circumstances of our emigration and settlement here. We have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity, and we have conjured them by the ties of our common kindred to disavow these usurpations, which would inevitably interrupt our connections and correspondence. They too have been deaf to the voice of justice and of consanguinity. We must therefore acquiesce in the necessity which denounces our separation, and hold them as we hold the rest of mankind, enemies in war, in peace friends. We, therefore, the representatives of the United States of America, in General Congress assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do in the name and by authority of the good people of these colonies solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are, and of a right ought to be, free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved, and that as free and independent states they have full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor.
What's up, guys? It is Wednesday, April 23rd, 2025. Very, very special day today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I appreciate you. Very historic day in the Bitcoin space, but for another reason, it's a very, very special day today. How is everybody doing? We got Finger Picked. How are you, sir? How are you? Calling all Bitcoin. Hey, Deb Data. Emily, hey, how are you, ma'am? Hi, everyone. Hey, Mia. What's up? What's up? I'm going to let a couple of people pile in here, Mia, because we got an announcement to make. Hi, Emily and Finger Picked. Yes. Hi. Hey, Mimi. Is Mimi in here? Hey, Sin, you made it, brother. How are you? Let me put you on the wheel. Did I got you on the wheel? I'll put you on the wheel, sir. Good to see you, Sin. Ain't seen you in a couple days, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Sin, salute to you. Dap, back at you. M's, Mia, yes. Finger Picked, yes. Hey, Dap Data. Hey, Sin. VAW, what's up, my brother? That's my man, 50 grand right there. Yes. We got a special day today. Big announcement. V-Dub, yes. Hey, VAW, yes. Sin Diesel, greetings, Sin City, my brother, yes. Hey. And we also, guys, have the map that's looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. I'm liking the way this is looking, guys. And by the way, special request, I'm going to put all the pins as orange, but if you want your name in a different color, let me know, please. Joe, what's up, brother? Welcome in. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Emily, Sin, Jerry Loves Freedom. My bad, bro. Happy to be with y'all. Family miss. No problem, Sin. Sin, do I have you on the map? I think I do, right? I hope. Yeah, I got you. Okay. Because I haven't seen a couple days, man. Yeah, I'm gonna let a couple of more people pile in here because I want everybody to see. I got a special announcement today. Very, very special announcement today. But as you guys can see, we're at the Bitcoin block height of 893,693. Let's see. I think we're going to start it. The spinning very, very soon. Maggie, she's in the house. How are you? Good evening, friends. Alex, how are you? It is very special. I like special announcements. Yes, it's very, very special, especially for ladies and the children. Especially for the ladies and the children. Glad to see you both. Love you guys so much, Maggie and Alex. Love you all. Thank you guys so much. And very, very special day today. But as you guys know, the Bitcoin price today is a little higher than I like. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Hey, Alex. Hey, Megs. You guys are saying hi to each other because you guys are all in the same area, right? Well, not you, Maggie, not right now. But Mia is up there in Hamlin, and Alex is in Spencerport. So you guys are pretty close there. Very close. You guys are neighbors. Very close together. Look at that. I love when neighbors say hi to neighbors, you know? Again, this is a big country. We're far apart, but not that far apart. We're closer than we think. We really are, you know? David, how are you doing? How you doing? Alex, hey Mia, let's go back to Miami. Yes. Mia, you remember that, right? David, how are you, sir? Good to see you. Let me put you on the wheel of fortune. Okay, I got 11 people on the wheel. And we got 15 people in here. So somebody's window shopping. Megs, yes. Michelle. Michelle is the birthday girl. Is a birthday girl. But Michelle, good to see you. What's up, beautiful souls? You might get, just for today, you might get a little bit outshine today. Just for today. I know you're the birthday girl, Michelle. You're always the birthday girl, but today's a special day for someone else today. So Alex. Hola, Michelle. Michelle, good to see you. Let me put you on the wheel. Very good to see you, Michelle. We got a good one today, guys. Got a good one. So please do not leave. This is a great video today. Maggie, yes. Love it. Love it. Beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Absolutely, David. Let's go. Dab Data. What's happening? I'm just chilling, man. Chilling. Loving the weather. I think you're in Vegas with me, right? I think. Michelle, you didn't run off with the plug. I see. Yeah, Michelle. Michelle came back. She got that real money and came back. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Sin. Happy birthday. Well, it's not her birthday. It's not Michelle's birthday. It's not her birthday. She's just the birthday girl, guys. She's the birthday girl. I met her actually kind of like close to her birthday, so I always call her that birthday girl. But it is somebody's birthday today, though. It is somebody's birthday, and I'm going to show you that in a second. And a very special birthday, too, might I add. VAW, yes. Henderson, okay. That's right, brother. Happy birthday, Mimi says. Yes, it is someone's birthday today. So we're going to get into that in a minute. How's everybody doing, by the way? You guys happy about this Bitcoin price? Because I'm not really that happy, to be honest with you guys. So, yeah. So I think we got enough people in here. I don't know. We've been on 10 minutes. Hey, ladies, how y'all feel? Man, we got some women in here, don't we? My goodness, fellas. All right, we got 16 people in here, ladies and gentlemen, and we only have 12 on the wheel. So let me know what's going on here, guys. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. So we can get some people here, please. More people. Please. And I'm going to play a little special tribute video here in a few minutes. I'm going to play it at 4:10. Please add me to the wheel. I got you, Mimi. I got you. And we're going to play it in about 3.5, 4 minutes. And so everybody stay tuned so we can watch that. But big announcement today. And Michelle says, and 9 likes. Come on, hit the like button for the algorithm. Michelle, thank you. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Jack Mahlers has done something special today. We're going to talk about that later on in the video. It's a pretty big deal, man. Pretty big deal. I'm not really in the market today. Don't mind me smacking eating Jamaican. Oh, God. Megan just showed me some Jamaican food. Oh, Maggie's. Come on. Don't do that to me when you know I'm hungry. But only Bitcoin only companies. Bitcoin only companies. I feel good either way. We win, whether it's up or down. Who else can say that in any other assets? Exactly, Sen. Talk to him. Preach, Sen. Preach. 21. Yes, David. Don't ruin the surprise, sir. Don't ruin the surprise. I also might be somebody's age today on their birthday. But who knows? Who knows? But yeah, we're just chilling and loving life. Take that off. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I get sad when the price goes up, guys. Not gonna lie. Did someone say oxtails, rice, and peas and plantain? Yes. Yeah, let's not do too much of that, guys. I'm hungry. But anyways, we saw the price. That's the this is the order books for the futures right here. Again, anytime somebody's buying, somebody's selling, somebody's buying. Which is again for us, it feels a little weird because we're like, why would you sell Bitcoin? Right? Why would you sell it? I love me some oxtails too. But people, that's just to know that we're early. And speaking of being early, these are the list of reachable nodes in America or around the world. Reachable nodes. We have way more nodes than this, but it's saying it's about 12,500 something. Estimates say there's about 100,000 nodes. I'm a node runner myself. Show of hand, who runs a node? Who runs a Bitcoin node? By a show of hands, please and thank you. And I got a bright light for you. Real quick, guys. This is the updated fear and greed index. And as you can see, it's people are greedy right now. People are buying. So smash buying doesn't is not the best when it's like this. You can do whatever you want, obviously. But Mia, join the club. Oxtails, especially in a slow cooker, are life. Yes. So don't tease us, Maggie. Don't do it to us. Don't do it to us. But yeah, the fear and greed index showing that, people are greedy right now. People are buying. And usually with this indicator, when this is up, that means price is up. And green for me means stop. I buy all the time. I do my auto buys, my DCAs. But smash buys, I don't buy when everybody else is buying. I buy when everybody else is selling, when it's in the red. VAW, I'm a node runner and miner. Shout out to the backbone of their great network. Yes. Thank you for sharing that, VAW. You're a real one. Still learning about running a node. I will be there soon. Cool. It's no rush. The most important thing is you understand how this thing works and buy as many Satoshis as you can. So, well, all right, guys. It's about to be 4:10. Let me play this video. Today is a special day today in the Bitcoin space. I made a video 1 year ago today. Here it is right here. Satoshi last email, April 23rd, a very special day. And I'm going to play that video for you guys. And without further ado, let's get on into it. I made this video last year. Just keep that in mind. Tuesday, April 23rd, 2024. Today is a very, very special day. This is the day that Satoshi sent his last official email. It was on April 23rd, 2011. He said the famous words, "I moved on to other things. It's in good hands with Gavin and everyone." What a man to leave us this very, very special gift, man. My goodness, April 23rd. For him to give us this gift, to just work his butt off on it for 3+ years, and then to just disappear. And not only just to leave the project and not make a profit off of it. He didn't make any money at all, but he put his blood, sweat, tears, money, time, everything into it. He left behind over 1 million coins. So what a sacrifice. And I just want to celebrate today. Today is a very, very special day. It is also a very, very special day for me personally.
Not only that day on April 23rd, 2011, did he write his last email, but also a dear, dear, dear friend of mine's birthday is today. And that is Mia from the Bitcoin Gospel. I'd like to introduce you to her. Take a look.
I'm a flight attendant that travels the world. While I was in Vegas, I looked up an old friend, a very good friend, and it was in Vegas that I started my Bitcoin journey. In December of 2023, just a few short months ago, on December 7th, Pearl Harbor Day, and he took me to Fremont Street, and we walked around and we walked and walked, and he asked me some questions. He asked me about what I knew about inflation and the monetary system. He asked me about currency, and it was a really long conversation about many things, the economy, world topics, and he gifted me my very first sats. And he opened my mind to the current events and what was really going on in our country and in the world. This began my personal journey down this rabbit hole that everyone goes down when they discover Bitcoin.
That is her channel. Her channel is called The Bitcoin Gospel. And what is crazy about April 23rd, 2011, the 13-year anniversary, this is the day that I met Mia. I met her on her birthday on April 23rd, 2011. So I'd like to wish her a happy birthday here on my channel. And I'd also like you guys to please go over and support my lovely friend, my dear friend. She's such a good person, man. She has the perfect job. Like she said, she's a flight attendant and she's great at it. It's the perfect job for her because she's such a good, warm-hearted person. You won't find a better person than me. I really mean that. And she started her channel a little while ago, and I really want to help her get to 100 subscribers. Right now, as of this recording, she has 17. So please, guys, go on over there, wish her happy birthday, subscribe to her channel, because we all need to get the word out about Bitcoin and God and everything else. And she has blended Bitcoin and God together on a great channel. She has 3 videos up there now, and I want to encourage her to make more, because it's one thing for me to make videos and other people make videos, but we need our female leaders to get out here to get females on board with Bitcoin as well. So please, guys, go ahead and go over to her channel and subscribe to her, leave her a comment, wish her happy birthday. And Mia, I love you very much. You are a dear, dear friend to me, and I'm so glad and so thankful that I have you in my life. And guys, let me tell you something. To have a good person in your life, give them their flowers while they're still here. Not just for their birthday, but show them how much you appreciate them every single day. And I'm so fortunate to have her in my life. And also, she's a Bitcoiner. So for me to have somebody that I care about very much that is into the same thing that I am, it's really cool, man. It is. So again, Mia, happy birthday. Thank you guys so much for watching. And listen, guys, on a side note, if you guys want to make videos, you should too, but we got to get the word out. Use your God-given talents, whatever that is, to pass along the information. First, it's God, family, country, Bitcoin, in that order for me. And you need to get out here and use your God-given talents, whatever those are, to make sure we live in a just and sound world. Love God, love your family, love thy neighbor, and love this country. So again, a historic day. Satoshi Nakamoto left us this absolutely wonderful gift he's left us. And I'm telling you guys right now, once you study Bitcoin, you don't change Bitcoin. Bitcoin changes you. And it really has changed me for the better. I have learned so much, made some good friends, and it's taught me a lot about myself and a lot about life. So again, thank you so much, Satoshi Nakamoto, for giving us this wonderful gift. So guys, listen, you work hard for your money. Your time, your life, your energy is finite. You are not going to be here forever. You can save it in a lot of things. You can. And I've tried them all. I have tried them all. You guys know that. And I found it. This great, wonderful gift that Satoshi's left us. I put my savings in that. I put my hard-earned energy and life into that now, because I know it's finite, just like my life. And I'm so thankful that I found the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Happy birthday, Mia. Peace and love, guys.
There it is. It's Mia's birthday today. Michelle asked, what's your speed, Mia? Speed name, Mia. It's right there at the bottom. It's scrolling at the bottom, Michelle. And thank you, everybody, for wishing her a happy birthday. I made that video last year, so that's pretty cool. I forgot I made that. But yeah, so wish her a happy birthday. It's a great day today. It's a historic day for Bitcoin, but also a historic day because I met Mia today 14 years ago. 14 years, Mia. My goodness. Thank you, Megan. Yes. And she's not a day over 30. So the Bitcoin guys Hasbro just sent sat to your speed wallet. Mia amiga. Enjoy. Keep stacking. Yes. That is great, man. Thank you guys for doing that. I appreciate that. And listen, on this channel right here, you know, and I'm not saying men aren't important. Of course, we're important in our own ways. But you know, the women and children, you know, when it's their birthdays and stuff like that, we got to celebrate. You know what I mean? It's not about us, guys. It's about the ladies and the children. So let's celebrate that. And it's a very, very special day. So am I missing anybody on the wheel? Dab data. Happy birthday, Mia. Yes. I'm missing anybody on the wheel. Joe and Tori told me to take them off. I got them off. Finger picked. Got 13 on the wheel, but 17 are in here. There's always a couple people lurking in the back. So I don't know who they are. I think I know who a couple of them are. But yeah, that's cool, man. Thank you, Dab Daddy. Yes. All right. So some of the news of the day, like I said today, someone launched a company today. I think it was today on April 23rd, and I believe it was Jack Mahler's. I want to play that real quick. I do sometimes. I want to play this video from Jack Mahler's. But first, what I want to do, since it's Mia's birthday, and when it's anybody's birthday, what we're going to do is we're going to put your name on the wheel 4 times today, Mia. All through the wheel, so you can get a better spin or better chance to win. So anybody's birthday, you're going to get 4 places on the wheel. So, and if it's anybody's birthday coming up, let me know, of course, so I can give you a special shout out and make it a special day for you. So let's do one real quick spin. Oh, no problem, Mia. No problem. Thank you. All right, so let's do the Bitcoin block height of, let's see. We'll do 692. We'll do 692. 692, 693. Let's do those 2 and then we'll watch this video. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. So let's see who wins the spin. Lammy, you have the sweetest soul. I'm so thankful. Cheers to 33 years and counting. That's right. Mia, the birthday girl. Of course. Of course he's going to win. Congratulations, Mia. On the first spin, the birthday girl gets his first spin. That's great. So let's do it. Thank you for saying that, Miggy. Appreciate it. Finger pick. Finger picked. You got to tell me what that name means. I've been wondering about the Bitcoin Megaton. I'm jealous you've known this gentleman that long. Yeah. There's some people out here. Yeah, Megan's known me the longest. I've known Megan since, 33. Golly, Megan. Don't show our age, please, ma'am. Please. Okay, so let's get into this video real quick. And this is Jack Mahler's on Bloomberg today, making kind of an announcement. So let's see what Mr. Mahler's has to say. So without further ado, let's see what he's got to say.
BPS stands for Bitcoin per share, as opposed to earnings per share. And the other is BRR, which stands for Bitcoin return rate. And my job and what I'm dedicated to do for our shareholders, in which we view similar to our customers, is grow our Bitcoin per share. So we're an operating company. And when you buy a share of 21, in a hypothetical sense, what we intend to do is, let's say our Bitcoin per share is 0.05. Our intent is to be able to grow that to 0.06 Bitcoin per share, 0.07 Bitcoin per share. Where a vehicle like an ETF, your exposure is static. So 21 is an operating business, and we will be building Bitcoin products, Bitcoin operative cash flow, and then using the capital markets to accretively grow the Bitcoin on our balance sheet. So we want our shareholders to get wealthier, get richer in Bitcoin terms, and our metrics encourage the market to view us not in fiat terms, in Bitcoin terms, because we're not here to necessarily beat the market. We're here to build a new one and encourage the world to adopt Bitcoin in the sense that we believe it hasn't yet.
But Jack, you already have a Bitcoin product, and it's Strike.
Yes.
And it's where people can buy, sell, store their crypto. What happens to that? Are you still going to be leading that business?
Yeah, I'm the CEO of both companies. We're actually disclosing today at Strike some of our financials. So Strike, immensely profitable. We have over 20% EBITDA margin, 85% gross profit margin. We have only 75 employees. So on a gross or net profit per employee basis, we got to be one of, if not, the biggest in the Bitcoin space in that regard. And so it's an incredibly strong business. It's doing well. I'm so proud of the employees and our investors and thankful for our customers. And, Caroline, you can just do things. And I'm going to lead both businesses. I truly believe my purpose on this planet is to try and help Bitcoin have a chance to change the world in what I believe is the right direction. And I think Strike and 21 both independently work towards that.
Jack, you have plans to raise capital, and I guess not just like as a one-off over time.
I love Jack. Jack is probably, if I had to pick my favorite Bitcoiner, is probably Jack Mahler's. If I could sit down and hang out with somebody and talk to him, it would probably be him, man. He at least top 2 or 3. I mean, that dude. Again, I use the Strike app. I'll show you that later to buy Bitcoin. It's my favorite app. I buy every hour on the hour, free DCAs. And what Jack is doing with this company. And again, man, if you got any kind of retirement portfolio or something like that, I would highly consider taking a look at this company because they're all about Bitcoin. You know, I love Jack too. He's the realest. Jerry has certainly been a huge influence in my life. So thankful to God for him. Thank you, Mia. You've been a very big influence on me too. Thank you. Love Jack. I believe he's about to compete with Brad Armstrong of Coinbase. They've had beef for some time now. Yeah, Brian Armstrong. Yeah, I know what you meant. Yeah, and I hope Jack kicks his ass. Jack is a real one, man.
Raise capital, right? How will that work in practice? What mechanisms will you use? And a lot of people that watch the show like ask if they're not registered institutional investors, like how can they participate in that?
Yes. I thought for a second you were going to offer me some money to buy some Bitcoin.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I'm kidding, man.
Go with my actual question.
No, totally. So listen, we are hopeful to have our shares listed on a stock exchange under the ticker XXI. Today, we are trading under CEP, which Caroline mentioned is our Cantor Equity Partners, and that stock is trading in live today. If it's successfully merged upon closing, it will be XXI. We do intend to raise as much capital as we possibly can to acquire Bitcoin. Again, my one rule to my shareholders is it will be accretive. Our Bitcoin per share will grow. We will never have Bitcoin per share negative. At least that's our intent. Our intent is to make sure that when you're a shareholder of 21, that you're getting wealthier in Bitcoin terms. And that's my job as a CEO to deliver that. So we plan on raising capital.
See, that's what I like to hear. He's not for the Fiat. You know what I mean? He's all about Bitcoin. Very excited for Jack Mallers. He's awesome. Love his energy. Yes. Again, he's the man. I would love to sit down and talk to Jack. I think one day me and him are going to be friends. I think so. I think me and him are going to hang and we're going to be friends. You know, he's the type of dude I can vibe with him. You know what I mean? But again, Bitcoin terms, he's not even thinking about fiat. He's talking about a whole new system. And that's what we're talking about here on the Bitcoiners for Freedom group.
In all different type of sectors and markets and really blending Bitcoin and incorporating it in the traditional financial system to deliver a powerful equity to the public markets for Bitcoiners.
Is that the selling point versus ETFs? Because you came up with this idea over the course of years. And since that time, there's not just been strategy that you can invest in or block, but you can get spot Bitcoin ETFs.
Yeah.
What's the upside? And in fact, a viewer from Bloomberg's asking, like, how can you have more BIPs than an ETF?
Right. Okay. So I got to be clear. I'm not preaching a future that I can promise. This is hypothetical and this is our intent. Somewhere my lawyers are like, that's our guy, right? But our intent, Caroline, is that when you buy a share of 21, and let's say that's 0.005 Bitcoin per share, we go out and we intend to close deals, build products, add Bitcoin to our treasury to where in which you get a press release and you say, wow, 21's Bitcoin per share grew from 0.05 to 0.06. I just got more Bitcoin exposure. I got wealthier in Bitcoin terms just by being a shareholder of this company. An ETF is not an operating company. You know, IBIT isn't outgrowing your exposure to Bitcoin. It's a static exposure through their security instrument. Whereas for us, we're a business. I'm a CEO. Right. I get up, I work every day to grow how much Bitcoin your share represents on our balance sheet. That's the big difference.
21 Capital CEO Jack Mallers and Strike CEO. Great to have you back.
Love it. Love it. He's the real deal, man. He is the real deal. Holyfield. Curtis, look alive, brother. Yes. Welcome. Curtis, it's Mia's birthday today, sir. So it's a big day today. And we're celebrating. But we're also celebrating Lynn Alden, her video, which I love this video. It's called How Money and Banking Work and Why They're Broken Today by Lynn Alden. This is a great video, man. Great. When I first watched The Changing World Order from Ray Dalio, I thought that was the best video at the time, and it was in 2022. But this one right here from Lynn Alden takes the cake for me. I love this video, man. Who here, raise your hand. Who here seen this video? Freaking love it, man. Love it. Let's see, Bitcoin. Trying to map this out before I can put Mia in here. Yeah, man. I mean, life is good, guys. Life is good. So I'm gonna get ready. I broke it up into several parts. So we're gonna play it, and I'm gonna play part 1 here in a second. And this is gonna be a continuation from what we learned last week and yesterday from the Hidden Secrets of Money and Ray Dalio's video. Jack is cool, but not as cool as Jerry. Thanks, Quantum. What's up, my brother? Let me put you on here. Curtis says happy birthday to you. Mia. Quantum, today is Mia's day. It's her birthday today. That's her speed app address. No pressure. No pressure. Just saying. We got to celebrate the ladies up in here. So wait, so Jack's thing is a new company that only buys Bitcoin like MicroStrategy? Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Mia's watched it. See, Mia's paying attention. Thank you, Curtis. No problem. So yeah, let me see. Quantum got you. Okay, cool. All right, so without further ado, let's watch part 1 of Lynn Alden's incredible video. I mean, this is incredible. How money and banking work. So without further ado, let's get into it. Hold on. What is Jack's company stock sticker? He said it earlier, but you can just look it up, Mimi. I think they're online now, but they're going to change it soon. I can go back and play it if you want. Happy birthday, Mia. Yes, they would jump as the number 3 corporate treasury company that owns the most Bitcoin. Yeah. Mimi, just type in 21, Jack 21. Thank you, Quantum. I didn't see my name on the wheel anymore. Oh, did I take you off? Sorry, brother. Finger pick. Sorry about that. I might have done it on accident, trying to move Mia around. Hold on. Finger picked. I'm going to do a spin after we watch part 1. Okay. No problem, Mimi. No problem. Thank you for asking, man. I wonder what the selling point is to buy 21 versus MicroStrategy. We're going to find out. Sharper, what's up, my brother? How are you, sir? Today is Mia's birthday today. It's Mia's day today. Sharper than sword. So that scroll you see at the bottom, that's Mia's address, wallet address for all the fellas. Because again, fellas, we real men, we don't worry about us. We don't even want to take any credit for nothing. We celebrate our women and children. That's what we do. I posted a comparison of why XXI. Here it is, Mimi, right here. Mimi, look, of why XXI CEP is a better choice than MicroStrategy in the Signal group. Okay, cool. Thank you, Sin. Appreciate you, bro. There it is right there, Mimi. XXI CEP. And give my winner telling me. I did that, brother. I got you, bro. Hey, Sharper. Hope everyone is well. Yes. Man, stocks, I'll buy Bitcoin, baby. Yeah, me too. But if you have a retirement situation, you know what I mean? Happy birthday, Mia. Sharper. VAW, the man. Okay, so let's play part 1, guys. So, Mimi's part of our group, too, our Bitcoiners for Freedom group. So check it out in there. Sin's smart, too. He knows what he's talking about. So let's play part 1, ladies and gentlemen.
And banking work, and why they're broken today. There are over 160 currencies in the world today, and the money supply from most of them increases rapidly, which persistently and invisibly dilutes people's savings and wages, and siphons that value away towards others. Money can be printed or lent into existence for corporate interests, bankers, or corrupt officials, and this purchasing power is taken away from the public in ways that are purposely more subtle and harder to detect than taxation. And as people try to reach outside of their regions for better money elsewhere, capital controls and other points of friction are often used to keep them in. Even in wealthy countries, all is not well. While inflation may not be as high, the money concentrates toward a smaller and smaller number of hands over time, and more debt is piled up on the government ledger. Political polarization grows, as nobody can agree on who is causing it or why it's happening. Improving technology should make things cheaper over time, but central banks' inflation mandates are to ensure that prices continually increase instead, by continually expanding the amount of money in the system. Money affects us all. It's how we make contracts, how we coordinate economic activity, and how we store our purchasing power for the future. And while the world has improved in many ways, money itself continues to be broken for most people worldwide. I'm Lynn Alden, and this is a problem I have invested countless hours into understanding. I grew up in poverty, which from a young age gave me a strong interest in saving and investing. In my adult life, my husband and I split our time each year between the United States and Egypt, since our shared roots, families, and friends are in both places. So, I see firsthand the troubles that broken money can cause, both subtly in a developed country and more overtly in a developing one. I currently analyze and invest in the global financial system as a profession. But before that, I was an engineer building, taking apart, and understanding complex systems. I view money as another system I must take apart to understand. This video aims to distill the knowledge I've gathered on this topic. For a deeper dive, refer to my book, Broken Money: Why Our Financial System is Failing Us and How We Can Make It Better. For us to understand our monetary system from the top down, we must start at the bottom and work our way up. Let's rip away the complexities and pose a fundamental question. What is money?
Love it. Love it. This is good, guys. For those of you who haven't seen this, this is really, really good. So let's see where we're at on the wheel. Okay, we got to do a spin. 694. 694. Okay. Anybody got any questions, concerns? Okay, Mia. Okay. Put you down here a little bit. Mia, to spread it out a little bit. Put you down one more. Oh, David's right there. Okay. David. Mia. Okay. Put you here. Try to spread it out a little bit. All right, this is for block 694. We have 2, 3, 4. So we have 14 people on the wheel. And we have 16 people in here. So if anybody's missing, let me know. Good luck, guys, and let's spin it. Let's see who wins it. Two birthday girls. Who's going to get it? Michelle. Two birthday girls. Michelle, you still here, young lady, or you driving? So I know you like to drive and listen to me. Hopefully I'll make you fall asleep. Sin, I'm looking at it now. Okay, cool. This is dope. Banger. Have you seen this one? It hurts because it's true. Michelle, I'll put you on. You're probably driving. You are probably driving, ma'am. Congrats, Michelle. So, like I was saying earlier, the fear and greed index is pretty high up there. Where are we at? Today, I like to play this right here. We're getting closer and closer, ladies and gentlemen, to getting less than 1,000 sats per dollar again. Congrats, Michelle. Thank you. Hey, Alex. Yes. And that's what it really is. That's what it really is, guys, right there. How many Satoshis you can get for $1? Forget the Bitcoin price. How many cuck bucks does it take to get 1,000 Satoshis? And look at that, man. Now, do you know in 10 years how much it's going to cost you in fiat terms or energy terms to get 1,000 Satoshis, and you can get them for $1? Again, this is a steal. They're giving this stuff away, man. And as you can see, I got you, Michelle. As you can see, I put your name down anyway. I figure you might have been driving. As you can see, the market cap today is 1.86 trillion right here. And again, if you look at this, Bitcoin is number 8. Yep, number 8 behind silver, because silver went up today a little bit. So we're still winning on that end. But again, Bitcoin's only freaking 16 years old. We're a baby, man. We're a baby compared to these other ones. You know, and soon, guys, I'm telling you, we're going to pass silver for good. Silver's still going to rise up too. We're going to pass Google. We're going to pass Amazon, Nvidia, Microsoft, and Apple. And then we're going to go for gold. And we're going to do that within this 10-year time frame. You know, and again, don't trust, verify. And speaking of Satoshis, guys, this is your fair share right here, right? 244,705 sats. Okay, 19.8 million Bitcoin have been mined so far, and 8.1 billion people are here on the planet. So it's a finite situation, right? The people are growing. There's more and more people being born versus people that are dying. As you can see, the numbers are constantly going up. When I was first doing this, we're at 7.8 billion or something like that. Now we've, went up 300 million because of modern day medicines. But the Satoshis out there, the Bitcoins, are not keeping up, And again, if you get yourself 244,000, you're cooking, right? You get 1 million Satoshis, you're cooking with fish grease. cooking with absolute fish grease. Because here's why. Right here, this is the Bitcoin distribution chart, right? Ownership distribution. Right here in the middle, this is us. Out of the 21 million that'll be here. Again, it hasn't been there yet. We're not going to be there until the year 2140. 14.5 million Bitcoin belong to us. This is why we do not sell our Bitcoin, guys. That's why you should join my group, and I'll explain that a little bit later. If you ever want to sell your Bitcoin, sell it to me. Sell it to somebody in my group. Sell it to somebody in George's group. Living in the future. Because if you sell it back to the exchanges, you're going to give it to the U.S. governments or any kind of government. The Bitcoin ETFs, these big businesses, and others. Billionaires, millionaires. We don't want them to have it. We want the plebs to have it like us. We got Bitcoins lost. Satoshi Nakamoto's got his. This is a finite system, guys. Jor for the score. Happy hump day. Everyone gets one in today. Yes. By the way, Jor, it is a special day today. It is Mia from the Bitcoin Gospel's birthday today. She is 30 years old, I think. It's her birthday today, April 23rd. Hi, Sats. So it's a special day. Everybody that's not there, that's her address for all the men. Like I said, we celebrate ladies and children here on this channel because men, we don't get a lot of props because we don't need it. We just do what we got to do, and the praise don't come, and that's okay. As long as the women and children are happy, we are happy. So let's pick up. We just did part 1 of Lit Alden's video. Let's go ahead and go to number 2. Happy birthday, Mia. Thank you, Jor. Let's go to number 2. Let's get it.
Trading goods on the spot is a challenge, as there are more ways a trade can fail than succeed. If you have extra spears but lack furs, and I have extra furs but lack spears, that's a relatively rare scenario where our needs align. When this barter system scales to an economy that produces 5 different products, it results in 10 unique trading pairs. With 20 different products, there are 190 trading pairs. And with 100 different products, that number of trading pairs grows to 4,950. Clearly, a more efficient trading method is needed. One way to address this is by making the timing of a transaction more flexible. Suppose you have extra spears and are short on furs, while I have extra spears and furs, but I don't need anything from you. If you ask me for furs, I could give you some in exchange for an unspecified favor at a later date. This is called flexible social credit. In settings with family and friends, gifts are exchanged as a form of social credit with no specific expectation of repayment. And outside of close relations, people keep track of who is helpful and who is a burden. When a well-liked community member needs help, others are more generous with their offerings because of the social history attached to the person in need. In larger settings, credit systems adhere to a more formal type of credit. In these systems, a person can borrow some value in the present, but they must promise to repay it later. And there's often some local authority that sets the rules regarding how credit is handled. Suppose a baker needs meat from a butcher, but the butcher already has bread. The baker can create, quote, bread credits, where each credit is a promise that can be exchanged for bread in the future. If the butcher trusts these bread credits will hold that promise, they make a transaction. Still, the butcher takes on some risks, in this case, trusting that the baker will remain in business. Another solution is to use a commodity as money. Rather than finding a person who has what you specifically need, and where you also have what they specifically need, people can use a portable, divisible, durable, scarce, and widely desired universal good as one side of every transaction. Among hunter-gatherers, shell jewelry beads served as a common form of money. They were small, long-lasting, wearable, hard to make, and widely desirable. People frequently found use in acquiring more shell jewelry than they currently possessed due to its size, wearability, aesthetic appeal, and the value it holds over time. So, if you find yourself short on spears, and I have no immediate need for your goods, I might request shell jewelry in exchange, even if it's not an immediate necessity for me. I can wear the jewelry, and later, when I come across something I desire, I can offer the jewelry for trade. As commodity money evolved, gold and silver coins gained popularity across numerous empires. These slender discs adhere to standardized shapes, weights, and fineness, simplifying their ability to be verified by anyone using them, which in turn enhanced the efficiency of transactions. Coins established dominance over all other forms of commodity money for 3 primary reasons. First, gold and silver are harder to increase the supply of relative to other commodities due to their unique properties. Second, coinage with guaranteed size and purity makes gold and silver easier to use in transactions than raw bits of metal. Third, the acceptance and liquidity of coins issued domestically would generally be higher than that of foreign coins, which would ensure widespread acceptance of a standardized unit within that region. Ultimately, the answer to the question of what is money is that money is a ledger for payments and savings. Ancient monetary systems usually consisted of a blend of commodity money and credit. Commodity money represents a ledger whose attributes and constraints are governed by the laws of nature, and was useful for determining a society's standard unit that transactions would be denominated in. Holding commodity money in one's own possession also served as a way to store value independently, without relying on anyone else's ongoing memory or liability. Meanwhile, various credit agreements represent a shared ledger governed by humans, either orally or in writing, and were used to make transactions more efficient, either between known entities or with the backing of a shared authority. And this is what led to the rise of banking.
The rise of banking, yep. Crazy, man. I love watching stuff like that. I love looking at the history of money because, again, history may not completely repeat itself, but it definitely rhymes, and it's good to know. When I tell you guys to study Bitcoin, this is a good thing to look at. Look at the monetary system from the past, bartering system, trading the beads. They had the wampums or whatever they call it, things like that, things that can, travel across time and space when, you couldn't barter with people. Because again, I think it was the number is like 150 or something like that. People, it's hard to barter in between that. So, yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. So we're at the Bitcoin block height of 694. So we're all caught up with the spins. Does anybody have any questions or comments about that? What we just saw, because it's amazing. It's amazing. And yeah, so speaking of sats, right? This is the Bitcoin distribution or the Bitcoin rich list right here. And I'm back, my brother. Okay, cool. Let me put you on the wheel real quick. And right there is showing you BAW is showing you. Let me get off here real quick. Did you already cover Jack Mahler's news, Jerry? Yes, I did in the beginning. Yes, I did, Sharper. It's big news, right? Big news. These are the balances and the addresses, different addresses, and this is the total Bitcoin distributed throughout the world. And right here is the one you want to focus on right here. For those of you that are new, right here is 0.01 Bitcoin. In other words, that is 1% of a Bitcoin, or what I like to call a million Satoshis. Okay. You want to look at that. You want to get to a million Satoshis as humanly possible, as quickly as you can. Because in my personal opinion, right now, a million Satoshis is like $930, $940 or whatever. But in my personal opinion, based on the numbers, there's going to be less Satoshi millionaires than there will be millionaires in the future. Really. So get to a million. Again, it's only going to cost you 900 and something bucks today. I say only, like that's not a lot of money. I know. But try to get there as quickly as possible. And then that 0.1 to 0.1 is 10% of a Bitcoin, which is 10 million Satoshis. And if you get that, you like I said earlier, you get to a million, you're cooking with fish grease. But if you get to 10 million, can't nobody even come near you. You'll be so hot, it'd be crazy. But yeah, guys, don't forget to go in the links below. I got some free websites down there to get you some free Bitcoin. This is the Fold card. And all you got to do is download that, click the link below, and you will get $10 of free Bitcoin. And then when you spend your debit card, you can earn some sats just by buying stuff that you're already buying now. So it's great, crazy. Sharper says 10 million you cooking with duck grease. I never cooked duck, man. But that might be probably hotter than fish grease. Listen, you ever cook fish in fish grease? That's hot, man. That's hot. But but yeah, you click on the link, get that debit card, and you'll be on your way. You're not a Bitcoiner unless you're doing that. And this is a little commercial for it. Let's hear the CEO talk about the Fold card real quick.
Swipe our credit card or debit card, is every time you swipe our credit card or debit card, Fold receives income revenue from the Visa networks. We then go and convert that into Bitcoin on behalf of our users as a form of Fold Bitcoin rewards. That sits in the account. What sets us apart, though, is our customers aren't seeing the rewards devalued every single year by the airline companies and airline miles. Instead, their rewards are appreciating, sometimes up to 60% compounded annual growth. And so many of them, thousands of them, have enough in rewards for down payments to make a big bill. It's truly changed their financial picture.
Times, a popular paper-based.
Yep. Absolutely. So let's see where we're at. All right, we're all caught up with the spins. Duck grease equals healthier, tastier, and pricier. Okay. I don't know nothing about that. I ain't rich like that, Sin. I ain't got it like that. So let's watch part 3, and I named it Central Banking, guys. Central Banking. Well, duck, goose. Central Banking. Yeah, Megan's funny. Maggie's funny.
In medieval times, a popular paper-based financial instrument in the Middle East and North Africa was the suftaja, playing a pivotal role in the development of a system known as hawala. Under this arrangement, a hawaladar money changer operated in one city while their business partner worked in another. To transfer money between cities, an individual could deposit gold with their local hawaladar, and either they or their recipient could redeem the same amount of gold from a hawaladar in another city. This system relied on a network of trust and credit among hawaladars, enhancing the efficiency and safety of long-distance money transfers. Hawaladars with established relationships conducted regular credit-based transactions on behalf of their clients while settling with each other less frequently, but under more secure conditions. Without this system, merchants would have had to transport bulky and unsafe quantities of gold between cities more frequently. This idea of a paper-based credit system eventually made its way into Europe through trade and warfare interactions between Christians and Muslims. With the advent of the Renaissance in Europe, the development of double-entry bookkeeping facilitated increasingly intricate credit arrangements and the emergence of well-known financial institutions. The invention of the printing press further enabled the creation of more complex financial paper instruments based around increasing levels of negotiability. In financial jargon, negotiability means that a financial instrument can be transferred to another party, which makes it more broadly applicable and liquid. In the initial stage, a simplistic, non-negotiable paper instrument can only be redeemed by the specific party, as specified in its original creation. In the second stage, a paper instrument is issued to a specific party and is intended for their redemption, yet it possesses negotiability, allowing it to be signed over to another party who can then redeem it instead. This involves a more intricate and trusted financial network, connecting a larger number of counterparties. In the third stage, a paper instrument, such as a banknote, is an asset that is owned by whoever possesses it, enabling it to be freely exchanged between parties, with no need for ownership transfer beyond physical possession. This third form relies on the existence of large and widely recognized institutions. Otherwise, merchants would not accept these banknotes. The foundational issue with banking lies in the necessity for customers to trust banks to effectively manage their reserves. In the gold-based banking systems of past centuries, customers expected that their deposits and banknotes could be redeemed on demand.
Jor says Bitcoin communities are incredibly underrated. Someone in Ireland needed spending cash for a weekend with the family, so he sold me his sats instead of sending them to the BlackRock vacuum. Wow, Jor. Wow. That's incredible, man. Because it was funny when you were saying this, I was pulling this up. Proof in the pudding. Get it? Yes, I do. That's what it's about, Joe. Yeah, absolutely. And it's a small world, guys, and we're growing. The Living in the Future group is growing, and the Bitcoiners for Freedom group is growing. And that's crazy that somebody, again, needed some cash and they can just sell their Bitcoin. There's nothing wrong with selling your Bitcoin, by the way, if you need to. You know what I mean? Because it's your money. That's what it's for. Absolutely, bro. That's awesome, brother. Keep it in the family. Absolutely. Yes. Nice, George. Yes, because what it's about. Because we're Bitcoiners. Like we're Bitcoin toxic maxis, and we put basically all our quote unquote money or cash into it. So if we get a little over leveraged sometimes and we need some cash, come holler at Jor in the Living in the Future group and all his people, and come into our group in the Bitcoiners for Freedom group and say, hey man, I got 10,000 sats here. I got a million sats. I need $900. And make it happen. Thanks for sharing that, Jor. I appreciate it.
However, bankers frequently betrayed that trust as they recognized that most individuals did not redeem all their gold at once, which allowed bankers to lend out some of their gold while maintaining only a fraction for customer redemptions. One way around this problem is with full reserve banking. In this approach, all demand deposits, which can be redeemed by depositors at any time, must be fully backed by liquid reserves, and any loans that a bank makes must instead be funded by time deposits with an equal or longer duration. So, if a bank offers a 2-year loan, it should be supported by certificates of deposit with at least 2 years of duration. I
runs New York. How are you, sir? Good to see you. you're new here, not new here, but you just got here. Just to let you know, it is Mia from the Bitcoin Gospel's birthday today, and we're celebrating that today. That's her speed app, her wallet. No pressure. It's Bitcoin Gospel at speed.app. Welcome in. I runs New York. Good to see you, brother. I'm gonna put you on the wheel. And he says sats are us. Yes. George says if you never sell your Bitcoin, you have too much gas. Absolutely. Or a job, Jay says. What's up, Jay? Jay and I runs New York. Let me put you guys on the wheel. Let's get back into it.
This practice of matching durations leads to a more stable system because it avoids making commitments about liquidity that cannot always be fulfilled. Much of history has decided against full reserve banking in favor of fractional reserve banking, where demand deposits can be redeemed at any time, even though only a fraction of them are kept in reserves for immediate redemption. This approach hinges on the assumption that not many people will redeem or withdraw their money at the same time. However, during crises, they often do. When money is borrowed from a bank, it leads to the creation of additional fractionally reserved deposits. These deposits can then be placed in another bank, where they are once again subject to fractional reserve practices and can be lent out immediately, repeating the process. This cycle results in the double counting, triple counting, quadruple counting, and so on for base money, causing the system to be burdened with many times more gold claims than there is actual gold. While this system functions well most of the time, it occasionally experiences catastrophic failures. Central banks were established to mitigate the impact of fractional reserve banking crises and to provide financial support to governments during times of conflict. In the absence of a central bank, a system is typically referred to as free banking. Under a free banking arrangement, banks safeguard their own gold, issue deposits, and distribute banknotes redeemable for gold, although they still normally have to follow regulations placed on them by the government. In contrast, when a central bank is established and granted monopoly status by the government, all banks are required to deposit their reserves with the central bank, which holds the gold on their behalf. This setup involves fractional reserve practices even within the central bank that manages the reserves. When a fractional reserve bank faces a run on its reserves, it can borrow from other banks using its loan assets as collateral. But during financial crises, mutual distrust among banks can lead to system failures due to excessive claims on money compared to available reserves. To counter this, central banks often resort to printing more currency, causing currency devaluation, breaking gold pegs, and inflation. Eventually, many central banks and governments abandon gold-backed currency altogether to create a new type of global financial system.
Wow. Wow. Crazy. And I wonder which system is the best. I wonder which one, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder which one. Not sure. Anyways, guys, let's spin for 695. Got some new people on the wheel. Blocks are coming in pretty slow tonight. A little bit slow, like 20-something minutes a piece right now. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Bang, zoom, pow. Yeah. Sin says, what a nice way to give the definition of theft. Exactly, son. Exactly, bro. Exactly. So you won't get theft or anything stolen from you here. We're going to give away some sets. So let's spin it. And let's see who wins it. The Wheel of Satoshi. Mia. Who did that? Thank you so very much. Hey, guys, if you want to give yourself some credit or let the ladies know, I think it was Sharper because he was asking for your address. So, birthday girl. Yes, once again, we celebrate our women and children here, man. Society tries to make it not that way. And we're not going to do that, man. Not on this channel. The Bitcoin Gospel, Mia. Yes. The Bitcoin Gospel. Happy birthday, sis. Yeah, so looks like we know who sent it. We know VAW sent you something. And again, ladies, if it's your birthday, yes, let me know and I'll put it in the calendar. Thank you, Sharper. You are a sweetheart. He is a nice guy. All our men are nice, Real men on this channel. We already know. So, like I said, we know which one's the best because we know inflation is absolutely terrible. This is why we look at this here. What happened or what the F happened in 1971. And ever since then, it's really gotten bad. You know. Thank you, VAW. Mia's killing it. She should. It's her birthday. You know. Megan said, "You better know my birthday." Of course, I know your birthday, Meg. It's on the same day, but a different month, Meggie. And in your name, it might give it away. That was sharper, bro. I sent Mia something through the Discord earlier. Yes, I know. Hey, I runs the art, my fellow Taurus. Yes. Happy birthday, man. My B day is on Monday. Team Taurus. Nice. Yeah, man. Love it. Mimi. Yes, Team Taurus. My birthday is coming up soon also. Okay, Mimi. Drop your address. Let us know when it's your birthday. I'm back now. I'm back now. Me on the wheel. Chief, got you, bro. So if you're back, that means Tori's back too. Oh, there's finger picked. He was over there. He was off the wheel. Okay, so Joe. Joe. Tori. Good. Congratulations, birthday girl. Yup. Woo woo. Happy almost birthday to you too. Team Taurus. Yes, sir. Dang on right. And just as a reminder, guys, we got the Bitcoin. What is this? Conference here in Vegas. Who's coming to Vegas? The world's largest Bitcoin event starting in late May 27th through the 29th, which for some reason is during the week, which is crazy. I heard the troll was looking for me yesterday. He was, Tori. He was. And I don't think he had anything nice to say either. Donald Trump reposted something. A conversation about child you-know-what with Homeland Security and John Rich. Yeah. Yep. What the F happened in 1776? Yes, Bitcoin bangarang. Yep. Feelings mutual. Yes. Let's take a look at what Doge is doing. Say Doge is saving us $352 billion in a broken system. I don't know if that's true or not. That's what they say they're doing, but we'll see. So far, they're saving us $3,000 per citizen, per taxpayer. That's pretty good. Do you think he can save us $1 trillion? I don't know. Does it matter if the system's broken? Let's take a look what that means anyways. Let's see what a $1 trillion looks like. Let's see what that looks like. Yes, Sin. Sin knows his history. He knows his history. The shot heard around the world happened a few days ago in 1776, Lexington and Concord. It did. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Look at that, man. 1 billion. Speed it up. 10 billion. 100 billion. They just talk about billions and trillions like it ain't nothing, guys. Look at this, man. Look at that. 1 trillion. Look how big that is next to the rocket. And here's the old debt. United States 28 plus trillion. Add almost 7 more to that. Right? No, 8 more to that. 36.7. 8.7 to that. Crazy. It's too much, man. Fat fingered. I meant 1775. Yeah. I got you, bro. It's all good, bro. I know exactly what you meant. And when you said it, I already knew you knew. And that's how much money it is. 28 plus trillion, which is 36.7 trillion now. That's the world's debt. 281 trillion. This is a quadrillion, isn't it? Almost. Yeah. That's how much money is floating around the world just about, and counting because they just keep on printing it. And here's some links you guys can take a look at to check out what the Department of Government Efficiency is. x.doge, x.com/doge, Doge News, Department of Government Efficiency. And they're doing some good work, man. And then Grok is a good situation. I like that. I love what my boy's doing. I love Elon, man. Love him. Good night, y'all. Okay, Curtis, take it easy, bro. Let me take you off the wheel of Satoshi. Good night, Curtis. Good night, Curtis. Stay safe out there, brother. I got that coin too. That coin. Which one, Michelle? Hello, everyone. Drop a like if you have not already. Yes. All right, so let's play part 4 real quick. Let me see what the wheels are doing. Okay, we're all caught up with the spins, right? No, we got another one. Let's do another one. 696. We'll do 696, and then we'll watch part 4. So let's spin it, and let's see who wins it. Doge, I got you, Michelle. Gotta go, y'all. Good night, and God bless. Sharper. David's got to go. Thanks for stopping by, my brother. Appreciate you. Sharper is the winner. I got a funny feeling I know what he's doing. I share with my Orange Pill app folks. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, me. I appreciate that. Did you see Jasmine Crockett calling Elon an idiot? Yeah. That's how you know if somebody's an idiot. It's just a litmus test. Ask them, what is a woman? Ask them, was Joe Biden fit for duty? And ask them about Elon Musk. And tell them what they think. If they say he's an idiot, a man can be a woman, and Biden was good, that means they're idiots. That means they're idiots, sir. Jasmine's a good-looking woman. She is. But she is dumb. Be easy, my brother. Peace, David. Congrats, Sharper. Michelle's clapping. She's happy. Bye, David. The nerve of her to have the gall and the gumption. That woman is dumb as I don't know what. Please send to Michelle. Sharper. You're a smart man. You're a very smart man. You're covering all the bases tonight, sir. And if you come to Vegas, I'm hanging with you, my friend. You and VAW. Sharper, what's good, brother? Sharper, thanks. Got some good men in this chat, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's pick up part 4 of this. I love this freaking video, man. I love what Lynn Holland is talking about. The global financial system. Let's do it.
Move money and credit are highly intricate, and their structure evolves over time due to technological advancements and shifts in geopolitical dynamics. At its core, the global financial system facilitates international trade settlement and external financing between different countries. In a system where each country maintained its own separate central bank currency ledger, often with mutual distrust regarding the soundness of each other's currency, a global reserve asset becomes essential to unify various currencies for international trade. Since 1871, this system has undergone 3 structural transformations. After the first transformation, the modern financial era began with the international gold standard, which spanned from 1871 until the early 20th century. By the 1860s, the telegraph revolutionized communication with the completion of the first cross-Atlantic cable, enabling instant communication across continents, a feat previously unimaginable. The end of the Franco-Prussian War in 1871 marked the onset of a period of European peace and the widespread adoption of the international gold standard. At the same time, the United States centralized its banking system during the Civil War and joined Europe in adopting the gold standard. While the telegraph created new possibilities, it also introduced a challenge. Transactions could now occur at the speed of light across countries and continents, but physical settlements of money were constrained by the limitations of physical matter. This mismatch created arbitrage opportunities, which banks and central banks capitalized on. They held a monopoly over fast, long-distance value transfers, utilizing paper and telegraph communication to update each other's ledgers with minimal need to ever physically send and verify actual gold. In 1875, William Stanley Jevons published a book titled Money and the Mechanism of Exchange. Similar to my 2023 book, Broken Money, Jevons explored the history of money and the technological advancements surrounding it. He highlighted that thanks to the telegraph and other rapid communication methods, transactions could frequently occur with minimal reliance on physical metal. The global financial system was gravitating towards centralization, particularly around London, where bankers could efficiently transact through a centralized clearinghouse. Jevons also recognized the substantial risks accompanying this growing efficiency. He emphasized that there are approximately 20 times more claims for gold than actual gold reserves. He cautioned that bankers should never forget that these fractionally reserved claims essentially represented promises for gold.
You ever notice they always do that no matter what time frame in history there is. There's always more of those units, whatever it's either currencies, dollars, fiats, whatever. There's always more than the gold that's backing it. I wonder why, guys. Can't trust humans with money, man. You just can't.
Even though they were rarely redeemed as such. Even if just 5% of people simultaneously demanded their gold, the system would crumble. Fast forward 4 decades, and this scenario unfolded during World War I. The era of European peace came to an end, leading to money printing for wartime purposes and widespread defaults on gold redemption within a heavily leveraged financial system. Taxing for wars is unpopular and can lead to revolts and revolutions by the people. So, governments often turn to currency dilution and other less transparent methods to pay for them. In earlier centuries, when governments aimed to debase their currency for war financing, the process unfolded slowly. There is no swift method to diminish the value of coins held by people. Instead, it required taxation, melting, reminting, and reintroducing lower quality coins into the economy. However, in a scenario where individuals predominantly hold deposits and paper claims backed by gold stored in central bank vaults, the ability to sever gold redemption becomes a matter of a stroke of a pen, allowing for the rapid printing of vast amounts of money. Governments were no longer restricted by the quantity of gold in their reserves. They could continue fighting until they depleted the liquid savings of their entire citizenry. The second period of the modern financial era unfolded after World War II and extended until 1971. During the war years, gold pegs collapsed worldwide, with some nations even outlawing gold ownership for their citizens.
A lot of people are scared that they're going to do that with Bitcoin. Right? That was 1933, obviously, the executive order 6102, executive order. And a lot of people think, can they do that with Bitcoin? They can't. They can't executive 6102 it. Why is that? Because we lost it in a boating accident. I know I did.
Following the war, most countries, except the United States, faced severe devastation. So, the United States, representing over 40% of the global economy, assumed a central role in a new international financial system. In 1944, as the Allied forces neared victory, representatives from 44 countries convened in Bretton Woods, New Hampshire, to design the future global financial system. Britain.
For 100 sats, what's this called? 100 sats. What is this called? When they met there and they came up with something. Just give me the words. 2 words. There, you got half the words. Yep. Jay's the winner. Jay. 100. Good job, Jay. I said 100.
Advocated for a system centered around a neutral reserve asset called a banker, while the United States pushed for pegging all currencies to the dollar, with the dollar itself tied to gold. The U.S. proposal prevailed, leading to the establishment of what we now recognize as the Bretton Woods system. Under this system, it remained illegal for Americans to own gold, and they couldn't redeem dollars for gold, but foreign central banks had that privilege. The creation of the World Bank and International Monetary Fund followed the Bretton Woods Conference, serving as key components for enticing, enforcing, and regulating the system. Once again, the Achilles heel was fractional reserve banking. Between 1950 and 1970, the number of dollars in circulation tripled due to bank lending and government deficits, even as U.S. gold reserves diminished through foreign redemptions. Offshore dollars further multiplied, essentially forming one fractional reserve system on top of another. By the late 1960s, it became evident that the system was destined to fail, prompting President Nixon to terminate gold redeemability in 1971. The third and current era of the modern financial system commenced in the 1970s, following the collapse of the Bretton Woods system. After 1971, the world found itself in an entirely unbacked monetary system, marking a significant departure from previous eras. While governments could compel their citizens to use currency for domestic transactions, the challenge lay in trusting other governments' unbacked ledgers for global trade. During this period, the United States still held the world's largest economy, military power, and global dollar network effects from the Bretton Woods era. In 1974, the Nixon administration struck a deal with the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, requiring that Saudi Arabia would exclusively sell its oil in dollars.
By the way, that ended in the summer of 2024. It lasted for 50 years, the petrodollar. Now it's done. Crazy.
Accumulate dollar surpluses and invest those surpluses in U.S. government bonds as reserves. In return, the U.S. would offer lucrative arms deals and military protection. This practice extended to other OPEC countries, giving rise to the petrodollar system. And for a substantial period, almost all global energy trade was denominated in dollars. Throughout these three eras, the gold standard, where nations supported their currencies with gold reserves, the Bretton Woods system, characterized by the United States' substantial gold holdings and other countries pegging their currencies to the dollar, and the petrodollar system, where the US dollar and US government bonds serve as the pillars of global trade, one can see a gradual shift toward two defining features: centralization and abstraction.
All facts. All facts. I love this stuff, man. This is such a good freaking this illustration. So good, man. So good. All right, so we got to spin for 697. We are at that block now. Is anybody missing on the wheel? Only got 17 in here, and there's 21 people on the wheel. Oh no, I got Mia a couple times. We might be all right. So let's spin it to win it. Let's see who gets it. Tori. Tori. I'm reading the messages in the in our signal group. Boy, these are funny people, especially Paul. Paul is funny, man. Paul is a funny dude. Tori, you are the winner, young lady. Congratulations to you. Yes. And speaking of the signal group, if you want to join that, Joe, you can leave the link down in the description. Bitcoiners for Freedom. Meggie, you should join that. It's a signal group. Michelle, you should join our group. Join our Bitcoiners for Freedom group. It's a signal app, and we talk Bitcoin and we talk other things, and we do our thing. Give them to the birthday girl. Okay. That would be Mia today. And yeah, whoever's not in this signal group, download the Signal app to your phone and get involved. And again, you can be part of our group. And again, we can text, we could talk. If there's you got any questions about your Bitcoin or anything like that, and I'm in there too, so you can talk to me too. I also do one-on-one consultation. So if you want to hit me up, let me know. But just for well-rounded group and stuff like that, you can definitely join that, and you won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed. Mia's in that group. Emily's in that group. Joe's in the group. VAW's in the group. Jay was in the group. Sharper, you should get in the group. Sin's in the group. I don't know. I Runs New York is not in the group. So yeah, if you're not in there, get on, come on in. Mia's a nice name. Happy birthday. It is a nice name. Nice name for a nice person. Really though. And yeah, and don't forget, guys, we're doing this for the Bitcoin gold rush, right? This is the Bitcoin issuance situation. I love watching this. And right now we are in epoch number 5 right now. Let me fast forward to that. We're a little bit through it. A little bit over a quarter through it. About that. Yep. Right there. And once we get to epoch 7 over there, which I'll play it real quick. Once we get through here and we get to $99% of the Bitcoin being mined, this is where we'll be at. Oh, the thing moved. Hold on. Where is it? The supply. We're at 94.5% right now. And when we get to 99%, as of January 13th, I believe it is, 2025 or 2035, excuse me. Where the hell is it? Oh, future supply right here. Sorry. Move it. They moved this. That's why they changed it. So once we get to 99% on January 19th, that's my birthday. We'll be fighting for the last 1% for the next 103, 105 years. So yeah, not a lot to fight over. you know. So again, this is the Bitcoin gold rush, and we are going to get into the Bitcoin gold rush. There's a link right there. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Jay. So sweet. Yeah. And this is why we're doing it, man. And again, we are in that little window of time, guys, because remember, Satoshi Nakamoto front-loaded the supply of Bitcoin in the first epoch. Out of all the 21 million, he front-loaded 10.5 million in the first epoch in the first 4 years. So right now, again, we're at 94.5% mined, and the world doesn't even know what this is yet, right? And this is why I tell you guys, it's all about these Satoshis. Get as many of these things as you can while you can, when nobody else knows what's going on. Tori said you are welcome. She is doing dishes right now. Okay. So we got to get in where we fit in, you know? All right, so let's watch part 5. Let's see, part 4. Because I broke these up. VW says these next 10 years will be legendary. After that, that's all she wrote. Please load up, ladies and gents. Yes. Yes. I love that example that he changed my whole mindset with that, Michael Saylor, when he said the Bitcoin gold rush. Because I studied the gold rush. You know what I mean? Because when I was in gold and silver, I really wanted to know, you know, where it came from. And I just dug into the gold rush. And we're going to watch some stuff on that. The Bitcoin gold rush. Absolutely, Jor. Absolutely. So let's go into part 5. And let's get it. Part 5, centralized. Let's do it.
Invention and deployment of the telegraph in the latter half of the 19th century, the global financial system has witnessed a consolidation of power and a separation from reality. The ability for transactions to occur globally at the speed of light, while physical monetary settlements can only happen at the pace of material transfer, requires a level of credit abstraction to work. This shift granted banks and central banks significant power, as they effectively monopolized fast, long-distance value transfers. Eventually, they could just drop material transfer from the system altogether and define money entirely around central bank ledgers. Central banks took on the role of managing the ledgers for their respective countries, and notably, the Bank of England in the past and the U.S. Federal Reserve in the present have also served as the global ledgers that bound international trade together. As a result, there are approximately 160 different currencies worldwide, each holding a local monopoly within its own jurisdiction, with limited or no acceptance beyond its borders. Currencies of wealthy nations tend to lose value slowly, while most currencies lose value quickly. The anchor of this global financial architecture between all these currencies is the US dollar. Countries maintain dollar-denominated assets in reserves, denominate significant portions of international trade contracts in dollars, and access dollar-denominated financing from foreign creditors. This greatly benefits the United States geopolitically, even though it doesn't necessarily benefit all Americans.
Exactly, because the dollar bill's getting his you know what kicked here in the borders. But when you go overseas, it does show you that there is a premium on being the world reserve currency. It really is. But over here, we're getting our ass kicked. Imagine owning 0 sats at this point. I just don't get it. Exactly, bro. Exactly, Jor. Again, we're so early. People don't understand. I'm looking at people trading Bitcoin. I'm watching, you know, I watch some crypto videos, Jor, and guys and ladies. And these people, I watched, I'm not going to say the channel's name. And they're like, oh, yeah, I'm a finance guy and blah, blah, blah. And I traded in all my Bitcoin and did this. I said, tell me you don't understand Bitcoin or you're stupid without telling me you don't understand Bitcoin or you're stupid. Okay. I mean, again, man, we're going to look back in a couple of years when you see 1,000 Satoshis for $1 and say, I cannot believe that. You know what I mean? When Bitcoin is at $1 million, guys, you're only going to be able to get 100 Satoshis for $1. Okay. And that ain't far from now, ladies and gentlemen. That ain't far from now. No sense equals no brains. Exactly, Joe. Exactly. I mean, I'm just, again, man, you know, I know I want to, you know, we all want our, to fill our bags. We want the price to go up and stuff like that. I am in no rush. Just me personally, right? I do want to spread the knowledge and stuff like that, you know, but I want to do it as Bitcoin goes up slowly. And I want to just spread the word as much as I can, you know, because I don't want people getting into it when it's at $1 million, even though I know it's going to happen. But I want to do my little small part along with Jor and Joe and the rest of us working together. No brain or massive ego. Yes. Working together is to help the plebs and help people just like us, just us regular folks to get this thing. And again, but in order for them to get it, they have to understand that it is a solution to the problem. They don't even know what it is. Sin says at 88 sats rated. For the most part, most have no idea what a sat is. Yes. Heck, most only know the ethos of work hard, save as much fiat as you can, and hope you have some left when you retire. Yep, absolutely. I'm so mad the price went up before payday. What up, Otis? Good to see you, brother. Let me put you on the wheel. Otis, as you know, it's Mia's birthday today, and we're celebrating. You know that, sir. Great videos today, man. Great videos. Make sure you subscribe to all the Bitcoiners here. Mia from the Bitcoin Gospel, subscribe to her. Make sure you subscribe to Joe. Joe's got a new channel. You guys can put your links in the description box. Jor's got a channel, obviously, 88 Sats Radio. And Otis Hare Jr.'s got a channel. And I hope all you guys make channels. I really do. Ego test and IQ test. Yep. Verbal. Ultimately, they'll probably monopolize the exchange and the common person won't be able to buy them. Whether you have it, whatever you have is what you'll have. I can't disagree with that, sir. Everyone here is the new elite, whether we want to admit it or not. Yep. But the IQ test doesn't have to be so high. I'm stupid. Same here, Jay. Otis Hare, or Otis the man. Turn up for Mia. We've been turning up for her, man. I runs New York. Says happy birthday. Right. Otis Hare Jr. I was planning a buy today and it ruined that. Yeah, I know. But I'm still buying. Slowly but surely. Same here, Otis. Listen, anything under 1,000, if you can get 1,000 Satoshis for $1 after all this stuff, you're gonna look back and say, wow. And I'm not gonna lie, I gotta toot my own horn here for a second. Just for a second. When the Bitcoin price was in the mid 70s in this month, I dumped my whole monthly thing into it. And I'm so glad I did. My DCA, my monthly budget buy. So glad I did, man. Otis, King Otis, yes. Haha, Otis. What up, Freedom Gang? We are the Freedom Gang. This is Joe's channel right here. He's got a new YouTube channel. Check him out. Check him out. Got some fire videos up there. Otis Hare Jr., my brother. Yes. I was your 8th, Joe. Yes. Oh, my God. Your 8th subscriber. Really? Wow. What's good, brother? How was work? Yeah, how was work, Otis? Great move. Thank you, Michelle. I ain't trying to brag or nothing, but Michelle, look, this is what I was doing, right? When it was in the 70s, it was crashing down. I was like, should I dump it all in? Or is it going to go to 68 and I'm going to be messed up? So it was like a 50-50. I said, I just dump it all in. And right now I buy a certain amount an hour, but I still have to buy every hour on the hour. So I'm buying just a little bit just a tiny bit. But my whole thing went in there, my whole DCA. So yeah, so I'm happy about that. But let's look at something real quick. Don't forget, guys, there's links in the description box. Make sure you guys click on the links. If you guys want to support the channel, by the way, please, this is the poor man's plan. Share the video. That's the number one thing you can do on the poor man's plan. You can share the video and hit the like button, comment, and all that stuff. Really, really appreciate it. All that old good stuff. And if you want to really help the channel, you can zap some sats if you like. You don't have to. And but you just being here is really, really helpful. And I appreciate it, guys. Really, I really do. Thanks, Jerry. But the channel's not good yet. But I love you. You think so? I do, man. It is good. I love it, man. Those 2 videos you got up there are fire, brother. Lesson learned: buy whenever you have excess fiat. Yep. Great move, Jerry. I was broke. Yeah, I had to do it. Yeah, it's the poor man's plan, Jory. Poor man like me. But also, if you want to help the channel, click on the links below, and also help yourself. Click on Ember. Jor put me on with this. Jor put me on with a couple of these. Ember is a app that you mine Bitcoin for free. I don't know how to take it off yet, Jor. I'm up to a certain amount, but it mines Bitcoin every hour on the hour. And when you use my referral link, you'll get some sats. But then you can spawn up your own referral link, send people over if you want to orange pill them or not, and they can get sats. And then as they're mining sats, you're mining a piece of theirs. I think you get 12 sats per person you refer. So it's pretty good. So make sure you click on that. Extra fiat is sats in the vault. Yep. The hardest, best money in the world. Joe, you have to start somewhere. Cut the camera on and talk, brother. You've got the gift of gab. Does he ever? Does he ever? Is what I do. Yep. Work was great. Had a guy buy at 88K. So he is happy right now. Good, man. Good. Corey, what's up, gangsta? Corey, drop your link in the description box. This is Corey from Got Sats. wonderful member of the Freedom Bitcoiners for Freedom group. He makes a video every single day, every day, and he's the ultimate dollar cost average man. And I love Corey, man. Corey now he's implementing me into his channel, which is cool. So every time I'm watching his videos, he's on my favorite part when he says, you know what he says in the video, and he says, "Ain't that right, Jerry?" And I just laugh every time. And then at the end, he gives our group a shout out. Because again, man, it ain't about me, it's about the message. It really is, man. It really is. And this is the message right here, guys, that we're a big community in a small world. And we need to get as many Bitcoiners as we can, man. Like George says, we need to turn as many green lights on as we can. We really do. So, Corey, drop your link in there. Make sure you subscribe to Corey from GotSats. I haven't figured that out yet either, huh? It's not an easy thing to do. I haven't even made any bets yet. So when you get here, we're gonna have to figure that out. Jor, we're gonna be hanging, man. We're gonna go to a couple of casinos and just hang out, man, when you're not doing nothing. You know? BAW, thank you, brother. Really means a lot, more than you know. Yes, man. You got the gift of gab, bro. And you got a lot of knowledge, Joe. Corey. Hey, Corey. God says, brother. By the way, Corey, we are celebrating Mia's birthday today. Just in case you didn't know. It is a big birthday for her today. My brother. Ain't that right, Jerry? Yes. Ain't that right, Jerry? He says that every time now. It's so cool, man. It's so cool. I was watching his videos anyways, but now I'm just like, wow, I'm part of a guy that one of my favorite YouTubers, one of my favorite Bitcoin YouTubers talking about me in his videos. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Thank you, Corey. I don't think YouTube will allow me to post a link here. Okay. Here, let me do it. I'll do it. Hold on. Let me do them in a row. Let me do the birthday girl first. Make sure you guys go over to Mia's channel. Subscribe to Mia. Please and thank you. That's her link right there. And then go to Jor for the score. That is Jor's channel right here. Matter of fact, that's Jor's channel. That is Mia's channel. And then Jor right here. This is the 88 Sats radio starter kit bundle where you can get the hammer, all this stuff right here. And use his code and he'll give you 15% off. Jor, do not send me any sats for this. I'm doing this because you're my boy. So don't even think about it. And also the Bitcoin Journeyman. Look at this handsome guy right here. Professional guy. Make sure you click on that. Jor's Hammer, yes. Jor's Hammer. Make sure you go there. Click on that. Join his group. And then we got Otis. Copy. Otis. Make sure you go to his channel. And then we got my boy Corey from GotSats. Right there. Make sure you go to his channel. There's the link. And I'm going to have to add Joe to the list too. Because Joe is now, he's Bitcoining now. So hold on. Let me look at my history. We'll put Joe's link on here too. Because I watched this video earlier and I should have a link to it. But you know, sometimes you know how that goes. Here it goes. Yeah. So you think it's going to be gradually what it's doing now and then boom, suddenly?
I think within 60 days, it's going to go from in the 80s to in the like 90. It's not going to go above like 96. And then within 60 days after that, it's going to go to 200. Wow. So within like 180 days, I think it's going to be in the 200s. And then once it gets there, so you have to remember, once it hits 500,000, everybody's getting in. Once Bitcoin hits 500,000, they don't care what their family told them. Everyone's orange pilled at that point. 500,000, everybody's hopping in, but you're already too late. You're only getting 500 sats. Like instead of getting $1,000 a dollar, you're only getting 400, 300 a dollar. Like people now are in. Like I mean, if you were in back in 2012, like I was, you were really in. Like you were in early, but every day you wait is another day you're late. Like a day you wait is a day you late. Remember that saying in your mind, because trust me, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, oh shit, I was on that live with Jerry and he was spitting the truth. And then what happened?
So what's your advice for everybody with that thesis that I don't want to ruin it. I put the link down there. Make sure you subscribe to Joe. He's got a great new channel. He's got a lot to say. So make sure you follow him so he can keep making videos. We love you, Joe. We love you, bro. And yeah, I think that's all the Bitcoiners. Jimmy John said, anybody seen Mimi? I need to holler at her. What you need to what you need to holler at her about, Jimmy? Just curious. Jimmy John, there he is, my brother. I hear they like betting in Vegas. I heard that too, brother. I'm setting aside lots of time. Yeah, and a lot of money. Hey, send me yes. Hey, Mimi, John, welcome. Jimmy John, it's Mia's birthday today, brother. So if you want a, great video today, Jor, yeah. Jor makes fire, man. Fire videos. Joe has no problem yapping my ear off all the time. But Cameron, nah, no go. No, he's good. He's good. Nice. Happy birthday, Mia. Yes. And we're having a little community get together at the Airbnb. Nice. Hopefully I can come. Jor, send me a link to your channel, Mia. Yep. Thanks for the warm welcome. Put it in the description. Hey, got sat. Otis, I'm noticing Lynn. Mia, I was your 50th subscriber. Nice. Jor's Hammer, yes. Otis, I'm nothing like you. I need to work on my channel. We all need to work on our channels, man. Also, reach out if you need a cold car, Start 9 or BitX. Yep. Jor's got everything. I want to hold the hammer. Pause. LMAO. Oh, what's up, Dada? Jimmy, bro, I'm glad you finally upgraded your channel from the selfie stick. I don't think I ever had a selfie stick, Jimmy John. Joe's been in Bitcoin. Yes, long time. Long time. All right, someone said you beat me too. Yes, please. I need to watch Joe's. Yes. He's now into YouTube. Yes. Says hi, she's doing dishes. Yes. Just a little bit. Tell Tori I said, hey, get him, Joe. Jimmy John, bro, ain't enough fiat in the world to support a 500K Bitcoin. He's smoking Krizak. Okay. She says hello. I love you guys. Love you guys too. VAW, thank you. Jimmy John, LOL. There goes Mimi, Jimmy John. Sub, Joe. Good. We all need to sub, man. We're all together, man. Me, I'm trying to play catch up. Jerry and Jor has been motivating me. Good, man. Good. I'm subscribed to everyone now. Good. Otis is good. I'm subscribed to everyone. You're the first official invitational, Jerry. Thank you, Jor. I appreciate that, man. Really do appreciate that. God says thank you. I don't take that for granted, man. I really don't. Otis, you are very good. He is good. He just needs to make more videos. Lots of talent in this chat. Shout out to all the YouTubers here. Love you guys. Love you too, man. Jimmy John, Mia, not sure who you are, but if you need a real gift. Mia, not sure who you are, but if you need a real gift in a box, hit me up on the private chat. Isn't that a song? I think I subbed already. Good. Jimmy John's a fool. I'm subbed to everyone too. Me too. I want a cheesesteak from Max's. Yeah. Yes, everyone I'm doing the YouTube, Jerry talked me into it. I did. And I talked to Otis. I talked Otis into making more videos too. You don't have to talk Jor into it though. Jor is making a lot of videos. I wish I could make clips on my channel, but Joe won't let me. Joe gets mad at me when I make clips. Jor's making clips, but I can't make clips. I'm like, why I can't make no clips, Joe? Joe's my behind the scene manager. He's like, nah, you can't do that, man. Can't make clips. I'm like, all right, okay. Jimmy John is out of I got you, overnight Maxes. Yes. Yeah. I runs New York. Love it, man. Love it. This community's growing, man. And I'm not talking about just this community. I'm just talking about our community in general, Bitcoiners in general. Jerry bullied me into making videos. I can't bully my my bodyguard, man. Love you, brother. Salute. Yes. Love this community, man. Love it. Really do. And let's take a look real quick. Where are we at? So we talked about Ember. Make sure you click the links down below. This one right here is Plan B Network for anybody that's new. This is a good little website where you can learn some stuff. It's a Bitcoin, teaching platform. Explore Plan B courses. I don't not a paid situation, but I looked at it and I like it. There's a link to it. I'm supposed to be his bodyguard. That's what I'm saying, bro. Love all you guys. Me too, man. Love you too, Mia. I love you, brother. This is what Bitcoin is all about. Exactly. Hey, Jerry, do you see a lot of Bitcoin ATMs in Vegas? Yeah, I do. Not a lot, but I see a few of them. I don't see anybody at them using them, but I do see some. Yep. Then this is another tab. This is casebitcoin.com. Just a little simple one. This is another thing you can add to your repertoire on your desktop. So put this down here. What this whole show is based off of? This is the stuff that I look at every day. All this stuff that I'm showing you now, this is what I look at. So I might as well record it and do it with you guys. Jerry, that's my time, bro. I love you, brother. Love you guys. Stay safe. Safe travels. All right, VAW. Love you too, man. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Thanks for letting us know. Appreciate you, man. VAW is a real one, man. Real one. Anytime I see an ATM, it's buried behind boxes or pallets. Yeah, sometimes. Peace, VAW. I'm supposed to be picking one up next week. I just want it for the looks. Me too, man. Happy birthday, Mia. Happy birthday. I only see them in gas stations. That's where I see them too. It's used. Yes. Jora, there's like 5 Bitcoin ATMs in a small city I live near. Insane. Wow. That many, huh? See you later, bro. See you, Verb. Yeah. Crazy. So this right here is timechain.calendar.com. I will put the link to this in the description. Again, another website for your repertoire. There you go. 21 in the chat, 16 likes. Y'all slipping on my dude. Thank you, Jimmy John. Jimmy John is my frenemy, man. We gotta love, not hate, but you can clip every other 10 minutes in your live chats. You can clip every other 10 minutes in your live chats. Yeah. I want to clip some chats. I want to clip something. Bye, VAW. 5 ATMs or more, 50K people. Nice. That's right, Jimmy John. Tell him. Yes. Mimi, I'm trying to approach you. Mimi, Jimmy John's trying to approach you, Mimi. He likes something about you. You ain't got no picture up there. I saw an older guy just dumping hundos into one of the ATMs, washing it. I wonder what he does for a living. Wonder, Jor. Jimmy John is family. Absolutely. He sure is. But this is a wonderful website. I love this one. Got a lot of good indicators. This is another one too. This is timechangestats.com. Again, I'm going to put all these links in here so you guys can add it to your repertoire, to your desktop. So maybe you can pull it up while we're looking at it together. See that? You see that hash rate right there going crazy. Going crazy. All right, let's see what block we're at. Let's do a couple of spins here. 697. We did. So we're going to do 699. Let's do 699. Okay, 698. 699. Am I missing anybody on the wheel, ladies and gentlemen? Little does he know, not very effective when your phone number is attached. Right. Exactly, Jor. It's a perfect. It's so perfect to do is easy funnel. Yep, 100%. If you can find non-KYC ATMs, that was not one. Okay. Anybody missing on the wheel of Satoshi? We got 21 people on there. Well, actually, we got 18. Jimmy John, at Mimi, you can just call me JJ because is Dynamite. Okay. Dynamite. In PA, all ATMs I see are non-KYC. Nice. Since you say Bitcoin ATM, I say tiny washing machine. That's right, Zen. Thought about making a citizen's arrest, but it's good for the network. Oh, George. The troll thinks he thinks you look like George Carlin, man. I don't know, man. You might be his long lost grandson, man, because you look like him and you're funny like him. You're funny just like him, bro. On the low. George Carlin, the wheel of sats. Yes. Jimmy John needs to be stopped. Jimmy's a fool, man. But then Jimmy he'll get real nasty and blah blah, and then he'll send in a super chat when everybody's talking junk. So I can't get mad at him, man. I know, see me on the wheel. He's a caveman. Okay, got you, Corey. Corey got sats. Otis, I'm loving the fact that you're making more videos, man. Makes my day, bro. Makes my day. Yeah, Jor's funny. Jor's funny. Jor looks like Jax from Sons of Anarchy a little. Maybe. That used to be my show. I used to love Jax, man. I have a familiar face. Yeah, he said he looks like Tom from that golfer. Jimmy John, it's super chat time. Send those sats in to Jerry. Sounds like if you send in some sats, Jimmy John, you might get some attention. Looks like for Mimi, but I don't know. I'm not no mind reader here. I don't know. Opie was my man. Yeah, man. Love me some Opie, bro. I got to watch that again. I haven't watched that since like 2013, 2014, something like that. Pay up, Fiat boy. Pay up, Fiat boy. He's calling Jimmy John a Fiat boy. Otis, keep the foot on the gas. You heard that, Otis. Keep your foot on the gas, bro. When you got momentum going, keep it going, man. Keep it going, Otis. No, I said sending those sats to you, not me. Okay. Well, you said super chat. Super chat ain't sats, honey. Ma'am, excuse me. Those are fiat dollars. Attention for you, Jerry, not me. Okay. But yeah, Otis is killing it. Mimi likes Otis's videos. You know, make sure you guys watch his videos and show him love. Send them comments. Same with Mia from the Bitcoin Gospel. Same for Jor, Corey from Got Sats, and Joe. You know, we're all in the same team, man. We're all in the same gang. All right, let's spin it. Let's see who wins it. Finger picked. Jimmy John says Got Sats is the only one in the chat who gets excited about the possibility of winning 200 sats, aka 23 cents. I'm excited, Jimmy. He ain't the only one. A lot of people get excited, man. And why would you say Got Sats is the only one excited? Is there a reason you're saying that? Maggie said just to subscribe to all. Thank you, Maggie. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yes, Otis, your video was really good. I'm going to watch more of your other videos. Yeah. When I come across a good YouTuber, Mimi, I just go back to the beginning and watch him. Now, I'm not going to lie. He starts off with some crypto stuff, Otis does, but he gets back into it. Comments make a difference, even just a heart. Yes. Always hit the like button, share it, hit the comments, all that stuff. Help him. YouTube likes that. Yay, finger picked. I don't think finger picked here. I like to win. Me too. Thank you, Maggie. Congrats, finger picked. I don't think he's here. Today, 23 cents. Next year, $2.30. Pretty much. I'm making a video every day this week. I really appreciate y'all's support. No doubt, man. No doubt. 10 years over 200. Oh, there's finger pick. Just for that, Jimmy John, give my sats to Got Sats. Okay. Finger picked. Gives them to Corey. Thank you for doing that, man. I love when you guys do that. Seriously. When is Memes making an appearance on the JLF show? Mimi, Jor wants to see you on the JLF show. Do you want me to interview you, ma'am? Because I'm going to do some interviews. Mimi's out of Jor, you're funny. Mimi's out of out of California. Is that correct? Let's check that map real quick. Jor for the score. Jor is let's see. She is Indio, California, looks like, which is pretty close. Pretty close. Pretty close, Jor. She's pretty close. But the internet does it all. I'm excited too. Any sats is a good day. Absolutely. If Fiat is even around. For real, Joe. Finger pick, you're a good man. Yeah, damn right. Jor is almost at 10K. Jerry about to hit 2K this month. Thanks for leading by example. No problem, man. No problem. I wish I could make some clips, Joe. I wish you'd let me make some clips. Somebody, what is it? Thank you for the subs, y'all. No problem, man. No problem. Compounding sats at any rate is the best decision you'll ever make. Yep. Where is Paul? I don't know. He hasn't been here in a while. I'm here in California, but temporarily. Temporarily. Where are you going after that? I don't know where Paul is. I missed him. Yeah, me too. He must be working. Mimi, I work remotely, so I'm all over. Okay. Thanks, finger picked. I think the fellas want to see what you look like, Mimi. I'll be on the East Coast in about a month. Nice. Nice. Joe, I was your third sub. Definitely top 5. LOL. Yep. I work all over. Mimi and Mia's all over. So that's cool. So Mimi's in Cali right now. And she said she'll be going to the East Coast. So we'll be marking you off when you go places if you don't mind. So we can let the stalker stalk. All right, let's spin it again. Thank you, Finger Picked, for doing that for Corey. Let's spin it. And let's see who wins it. Let's try to summon Paulie. Dap Data. Need him back, yes. Jay, drop me a pin in the 51st state. Where you located, brother? 51st state. Is that Hawaii? Y'all some skag scallywags. I think I've heard that on the Dave Chappelle show. Maybe the Haters Ball, maybe? Something like that. Yes, sir. My day one man. Absolutely. God Sats is cool. He is cool. Canada? Mia, yes. Don't forget, guys. Don't forget. It is Mia's birthday today. Don't forget. Do not forget, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think Dab Data's here. I don't think so. Well, let's see. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Definitely been wrong before. See, I had a good pace going. I was like, yeah, we're going to do this in 2 hours, but then I get to yapping. And it never works. Oh, thank you, Dab Data. Cool. Michelle's clapping. Jerry, do some clips tomorrow. Okay, Joe's let me do some clips. Because I'll be going through the video. I was like, man, I can clip that. Dab Data says, give it to Mia. Very nice of you, sir. Thank you. Dab Data. Mia. The birthday girl for today, but Michelle will be the birthday girl back tomorrow. Make sure they have thumbnails before upload. I'll be awake. I'll let you know, brother. I'll send you the video first. Because George got the game plan, man. I love what George does. George makes a live a lot shorter than mine, right? And then he makes it in the morning. Then what he does in the afternoon, he makes clips of the video of different. Like if somebody asks him a question, he just sits on that question for 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, and then he makes a clip. He's getting hundreds of views doing it. And it's smart. I watch all his clips, man. I watch them all. Me, I sent you 100 sats. Happy birthday again, and good night, beautiful souls. Oh, Michelle, thank you very much, Michelle. That's very nice of you. You out of here, Michelle? Okay, well, I'll take you off the wheel, man. Thank you so much. Very nice of you to do that. Thanks for the compliment, Dap Data. Oh, thank you so much, Michelle. Very nice. Very nice, man. Got some nice people up in here. Really do. Soon to be millions. Yes. Yes. Yeah, George, you're a rising star in this game. No question about that. Good night, Michelle. Sleep tight. You know why people like Jor? I'm gonna tell you why. That was supposed to be a Dr. Evil Pinky. It's all good. You know why people like Jor? Jor's very he's very relatable, right? He's very down to earth. He's just like a regular dude. And there's some ladies on here think he's very handsome too. A couple of ladies have actually told me that, Jor. I watch all the family's videos. I have to show the support. Slow and organic, you know. But George just got one of those I can trust Jor type of look, you know? Like seriously, I said, if I sent Jor 1 million sats right now, I know it'd be safe with Jor. He would not take it from me. You know, he's just got one of those demeanors about him, you know? Slowly then suddenly. Yeah. Slow and organic. Yeah. 88 cents, smiling. Zach, hey guys, Jerry, please add me to the wheel. No problem. Jimmy John said, Michelle, you reaching down deep. Hey, it's a thought that counts, man. Come on, Jimmy. Zachary, how are you, sir? How are you, Zach? Zach, for the people that don't know, we're letting everybody know it's Mia's day today. It is her birthday today. It is her birthday. That is her address. No pressure, just letting you know. And yeah, you know, everything's good. Hold on, my thing is stuck. Can you guys hear me? Because my okay, here it is. Got stuck for a second. But yeah. Okay, there we go. Hey Zach. See you, Michelle, doing good. Michelle reaching down deep. Integrity is everything. It sure is, Jor. Good night, friends. Good night, Meggies. You out of here? We love you, Megs. We love you, Meggies. I know it's late over there on the East Coast. Good night, Megan. Good night, Megan. Sleep well, honey. Doing good, good, good. Good to see that, man. See you, Michelle. Bye-bye, Michelle. See you next time. See you tomorrow. Zach, hello. Hello, Zach. What up, Zach? Hey, Zach. Happy birthday, Mia. Everyone should consider joining Living in the Future. Yes, we spent 2 hours this morning talking about our inner citadel and how important it is. Going to be a wild ride. Yes. Make sure you guys join that. The Living in the Future community. I'm part of that community. It's a great community, man. Make sure you join that. Seriously. 88 says, where can I find that link? Thanks for the birthday wishes, Zach. Jor, where's that link at, my brother? Jor, send it to my signal, but just go to his channel. If you go to Jor's channel, and just go to his videos. Here's his channel again. It's right under his videos. But if not, Jor, give me the link and I'll put it up here, brother. Great community, man. Great community. And it's not expensive. It's LITF, Living in the Future. Got it. Just go to Mia. Just go to his channel and look under his videos. I have a link on under one of his videos. Great community, man. Great community. Sub, yes. That's a heck of a thread too. The signal group. You talking about some knowledge? My gosh. All right, let's do another Spizian, ladies and gentlemen. We're at block 700. Jimmy John, Mimi girl, you and I need to get together and make a memory. You and I need to get together and make a memory. Okay, Mimi. Joe just sent you a message. So yeah, Joe, just put it in the chat, my friend, for the Living in the Future group. I want everybody on here to join that, please and thank you. Check it out; it's worth every penny. It's not expensive at all, but the things you get is crazy, man. It's crazy. There it is. Okay. Patreon. There it is. He sent it to me too. Got it. Yep, got it, Jor. Let me click on it. I think the first 30 days are free. I think, Jor, right? Don't quote me on that. Or the first few days are free. Let me go to it. Go to my live. Hold on 1 second, guys. Pull up the live. Okay, here's the link right here. Joe already posted it. Okay. Joe's on it. Thanks, Joe. One could only hope that would be a short-term memory because it's definitely be an L for her. Talk to him, Tori. Tell him. First Bitcoin gospel, then me. Jimmy John is a wannabe player. She sees your game, Jimmy John. First it was Bitcoin gospel. Now you talking to to Mimi. I think the first week is free. Yeah, the first week is free. So make sure you guys join that and check it out. Seriously. I'm part of that community. It's great, man. It is great. So you could watch today's video and then cancel. I don't care. Just want more people to see it. So important in my opinion. No, don't say that. Don't cancel. Go there and check it out. Go there and check it out and get the first week and go back and watch the videos. He's got some good videos in there, man. I'm telling you, man. George the GOAT. No doubt. And I'm not just saying that because he's my friend. If it wasn't good, I wouldn't tell you. Seriously. All right, we got some spins to catch up to, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, 700, 701. Because what's the goal here, guys? Right? We want as many people as we can to turn the green lights on. Right? We want as many people as we can to get into Bitcoin. Right? Look at this. We need all this stuff filled up, man. Bitcoin is for freedom, living in the future. We're all the same, man. Once people join, they will stay on. You are an icon, Jor. Boom. Sure is. Serious question. Imagine waking up and the price is 200K or 500K. What then? Guys, let's listen up. Otis has a really good question here. Serious question. Imagine waking up and the price is 200K or 500K. What then? Thank you, Jor. Jor says you shouldn't, but you could. Jay says business as usual. Every green light increases our net worth. Yes. But Otis says, what if this happens? What would I do if I wake up above 200K? Nothing. Here's what I would do, Otis. I wouldn't sell. I would be a little disappointed. Not going to lie. I'd be disappointed, but I'd be happy a little bit at the same time. And I feel sad for all the people that I told to get in. I wouldn't sell anything. And I would be going hard on my videos and telling everybody, hey, I told you guys what happened. You know what I mean? And I'd be consuming a lot of content, and it would be a wild time. That's what would happen, honestly, Otis. Otis says, I learned so much from Jor. Got some goobers in his chat. It's another day to get less sats per $1. Yep. Jimmy John says, Mimi, I just think you could use a man that is confident and considerate. I'll treat you real proper. Okay. Jor said we'd be very busy. Yeah, Jor would be very busy. Do your research and make sure it's locked down. Yep. And Jor does that too, by the way. He does that too, ladies and gentlemen. He does that too. Sharper. I would stack sats and get a nice steak. Got to celebrate a little bit. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. And it ain't going to take that many sats. Sharper. Yes, Jor. Yes. All right. So let's do a spin real quick, guys. For block 700. Let's get it. Let's win it. I would be not good if I woke up. Zach. Zach, you're the winner, sir. Thanks on me, guys. That's what I like to hear. Tori says you'd have better luck getting a quote unquote real man from a tree. Dang, Mimi. Corey, yes. Corey would not be happy. Would be not good if I woke up to 100. Yeah. For real. Because we all have goals that we want to hit. And no matter what the goal is, even if we hit it or get close, guess what'll happen? It'll be harder to hit. Yeah, my chat is a little more savage. Oh, well, Joe and my boy Paul, they go at it too. Jimmy sounds like a thirsty, desperate subject. What's up, Bazora? How are you, sir? Long time no see. I got you on the map, man, in Las Vegas. Here goes the map, Bazora. I don't know what side of town you live on, but I got you. I'm going to zoom down in on Vegas. We got 5 of us here in Vegas. Look at that, Bazora. We got Corey, Dap Data, Maddie, Bazura, and me. So, yeah. Yep. Yeah, my chat is a little bit more savage. Yep. I read that already. Love me some steaks. Me too. Me too. Zach, aside from Jimmy and the troll, it's all love in here. They even give love too, man. Wow, thanks. No problem, Zach. I got people coming at me every morning. Wow. Okay. I'll get a dried aged Wagyu steak. Wow. I roast these kids. I'm funny. I got to sign up. Yeah, man. Sign up, brother. Sign up. Bizarro, let me put you on the wheel, by the way. Good to see you, Bizarro. We're watching, we were watching Lynn Alden's video. Well, we had stopped just to talk some junk real quick. Guys keep talking about this food. I'm getting hungry. I think sadness is what I would be feeling too. Like, dang, I didn't reach 100 BTC fast enough. Yes. Welcome, Missouri. E. Nillis, Echo Bay, South Nellis. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna put that, but I might. Both trolls. I don't love you hoes. Okay, Tori, tell them. That's right. I would feel bad for all who missed out. Yeah, I would too, Joe. Vegas is a Bitcoin hub. 31 days away. Joe, George counting them down. You'll never make a sale if you don't learn how to handle reluctance. Vegas trying to take your sats. Yes. Yes, Jay. Congrats, Zach. Signal Group. Joe left a link there. I don't know if that's our link for Bitcoiners for Freedom or yours. Congrats, Zach. Yes. Coming at Bitcoin through me. Yes. Welcome, Bazuro. Jimmy John and the Troll are the OHs of the channel. They bring a lot of algorithm. They know what they're doing. They're actually good guys. Yes. OGs. Yes. Got you. Hey, Bazuro. Your link, Jerry. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Let's do another spin. Let's get these sats. Let's get them. Thank you guys so much for being here. Mia, the birthday girl. You hear Joe in the back of the bar? I think we're all caught up, right? Yep, we're all caught up. So let's get back into the video, guys. And let's see what the great Lynn Alden is talking about.
Instance, the United States can devalue the dollar through softer monetary policies, thereby diminishing the purchasing power of currency reserves held by creditor nations. Or the United States can strengthen the dollar through tighter monetary policies, increasing the value of liabilities owed by debtor nations and sending them into financial crises. The failure rate for currencies around the world is very high. In the 1990s, Brazil, at the time the fifth most populous country in the world, experienced severe hyperinflation. Since the 1980s or later, hyperinflation has impacted other nations such as Argentina, Yugoslavia, Zimbabwe, Venezuela, Poland, Kazakhstan, Peru, Bulgaria, Ukraine, Lebanon, and several others. Additionally, countries like Israel, Mexico, Vietnam, Ecuador, Costa Rica, and Turkey grappled with triple-digit inflation during this period, which is on the brink of hyperinflation. Many other countries experienced recurring periods of double-digit inflation. Nigeria, with a population of over 200 million people, has witnessed an annualized price inflation rate of 13% over the past decade. Turkey and Argentina, both esteemed members of the G20 nations, with a combined population exceeding 130 million people, have struggled with runaway inflation for years. In 2016, Egypt, home to over 100 million people, drastically devalued its currency by half relative to the dollar and repeated this devaluation again in 2022. Both actions taken at the bidding of the International Monetary Fund. When such devaluations occur, not only do people see their savings lose value, but their ongoing wages denominated in local currency units also suffer. Over the past 50 years, very few developing countries have attained developed status. The absence of currency stability forces them to rely on external currency financing, which ironically contributes significantly to their currency instability, creating a destructive and nearly inescapable cycle. Even in wealthy countries, money often doesn't make sense. From 2016 to 2021, Europe and Japan grappled with negative yielding bonds valued at over 18 trillion. Instead of earning interest for lending to governments and major corporations, individuals had to pay for this privilege. This upheaval in the financial system inverted incentives, and a global inflation surge in the ensuing years greatly eroded the purchasing power for those bondholders. Between 2020 and 2022, the United States increased its public debt by over $8 trillion.
We talked about this. Increasing the money supply. Remember on that chart? Quantum asked, Jerry, you think the Prez is going to slide through the conference? That's a good question. He comes to Vegas a lot. I don't know. It won't be a surprise though. He can't come. He can't come to anywhere and be a surprise. I give it a Bitcoin conference after everything happened in Vegas. I give it 30%. 30% quantum.
A significant portion of which was effectively printed by the country's central bank. This equates to more than $60,000 per American household. However, the average American family has not received anywhere near this amount of stimulus.
$60,000 per household here in America because they decided to print the money. Does that seem fair to you? This is why I was saying this back in 2021. Look at my old videos. I said, instead of printing the money, just don't print it and just not tax us for 3 to 5 years. Jerry and Joe will not be sliding. Jerry and Joe will not be sliding through the conference. We'll be sliding. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, because me and Joe are on President Trump's level. We will not be sliding through. We'll be sliding down the ball. That was funny, man. That was funny. I forgot what I was talking about. You got me there, Joe. Oh my God, that was so funny.
With more than 160 currency jurisdictions worldwide, these governments, including the United States, possess substantial authority to erode the value of people's savings and wages, often channeling this value opaquely to various parties situated closer to the source of money creation. As money is continually diluted with ever-growing supply, sometimes value is funneled to corrupt government officials. Other times, it is funneled toward financiers with privileged access to credit and bailouts.
AKA prostitutes. Let's watch that part one more time. Let's see where the money goes. Watch this.
As money is continually diluted with ever-growing supply, sometimes value is funneled to corrupt government officials.
Prostitutes. Cantillionaires.
Other times, it is funneled toward financiers with privileged access to credit and bailouts. The details vary by country, and although there is plenty of blame to go around, the important point is that the incentives themselves are corrupt. The heart of the problem does not lie with specific individuals taking advantage of the system.
This is what we're talking about. Look at the incentives. If they change what's going on in Congress, specifically the House of Representatives, that's where the quote-unquote financiers are, which, let's just say, guys, we don't send our best there, okay? I study these people. These people are complete morons up there. There's 435 of them, and there's about 40 of them that are smart. Honestly, I'm not joking about it. Well, it's a little more than that. We have to change the incentive structure. You know? Continue effect. Absolutely, Zach. 30%. Roger that. Continue. Yep. Yeah.
Are corrupt. The heart of the problem does not lie with specific individuals taking advantage of the system, or even those maintaining the system. The problem is that the system itself is simply broken and outdated. Perhaps what is needed is an entirely new system, one that cannot be changed at the flip of a switch, one that is decentralized, one that is permissionless, one that is open source.
I wonder what that could be. Because we always talk about that at the end of the videos. If the system's broken, we need to fix it. Something outside of that. What did that B stand for? Was that Batman? Open source? I wonder what that is. Maybe we'll talk about that later. Yes. Good morning, team. What's up, Matt? Good morning to you. Morning, huh? Let me put you on the wheel. Oh, Satoshi. Got another Canadian young man here. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you. Let's take a look at Matt. Way over here. He's over there by the birthday girl. Matt, you in Canada, Matt, are the closest one to our birthday girl. Today is Mia's birthday, Matt. It is her birthday, and we're celebrating. That's her address right there. Her speed address. And you are close to her, which is cool. Cool. We are much closer where it says things are much closer than they appear or something like that. Yeah, much closer. Much closer. It's always more in Canada. Nice. See, I'm from Rochester, man. So Rochester, New York. So I used to go to Canada all the time. Not way over there where you're at, but we go up there. Canada's a very, very close neighbor to us. All right, we're at block 702. Let's roll for that one. Welcome in, Matt. Good luck to you. And let's see if Matt can walk in and win. No, he cannot. But Mia can. I can't unhear that guy screaming in the back now. Sure. Thanks a lot, by the way. Congratulations, Mia, once again. We call that a walk. Yes. Yes. Welcome, Matt, and congratulations, Mia. Yes. Damn, Mia. Woo. Yes. You already said it, George. That was you in the back. You don't have to say it again. We know that's you. So the final part of this video is going to be the conclusion, the answer to the fixed or the system that's broken. What can fix it? What's that B stand for? Open source, money. I wonder what that could be. I wonder. But right here, guys, this is Bitcoin, the market cap compared to the other shit. I mean, klepto currencies. Klepto because they steal your money. Bitcoin is at 93,781 and the market cap is there, 1.86 trillion versus Ethereum, which is dying, 217 billion. Tether is not a crypto. XRP. Guys, we're going to find out maybe tomorrow I'll do a video talking about why you don't need to mess with these crap coins, man. The Bitcoin market cap dominance out of all those cryptocurrencies, out of 30 something thousand of them, I believe there are right now. It's at 64%, but it's really in the low to mid 80s because of Tether. Jeez, I think it's rigged. Yeah, I wonder why. Big balls. Yes. And it's messed up. It's messed up, you know. People getting into these cryptos thinking that it's crazy. I seen it. We might watch this video tomorrow. Parker Lewis was what I posted in the group is happening right now. Another reason to join, guys. Yeah, click on that and check that out. Joe does some good threads down there, some good comments. And Parker Lewis did a debate against a shitcoiner. And I haven't watched it yet, but I downloaded it to my computer. So maybe we'll watch that tomorrow. You know? Because again, guys, like the great Michael Saylor says, I think he says it better than anybody else. I think we know what it is.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There is no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. Okay. But take all your money, buy Bitcoin. Then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business, it's in your family for 37 years, and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth, which is Bitcoin.
Facts, ladies and gentlemen. Facts, facts, facts.
Which one?
Love that clip. All right, Quantum, holla at your boy, man. Thanks for coming in, brother. Appreciate it. If you want to see another thing break other than the banking system, have Jerry step on a scale. If you want to see another thing break other than the banking system, have Jerry step on a scale. So the scale is going to break if I step on it? The troll? I don't know that's true because I actually stepped on a scale a couple days ago for the doctors. And it didn't break. And no, it wasn't a whale scale. The troll. Man, that sailor speech always gets me fired up. I need more sats. Exactly. If you want to go down with the ship. Yep. Night Quantum. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that clip, man. He is a true Bitcoiner. No question about that. But let me put that clip over here by the S coins. And speaking of S coins, right here, guys. This is Coinbase. They got 719,000 Bitcoins according to this website. Yeah, bro, he's a fool, man. He's a fool. Good night, Quantum. Let me put myself in the corner over here. This is a list of crypto. They say Bitcoin exchanges, but they're a lot of these whole lot of what coins. And as we know, this is the balance right here on the exchanges according to this. And this is the Bitcoin price, the gold, and the green is the balance. And as you see, the balance was really, really high back then, but the balance has been going down in these exchanges, down, down, down. And if you notice a correlation here, as the price goes up, the balance is going down, except right here. The balance actually went up here, which is weird when the price is going up. Jor, can you tell us why, or anybody can tell us why? It went from 2.18 million a couple of days ago. Now it's at 2.26 million with the price skyrocketing. Can anybody explain that to me? Because I don't understand. Hardcore conviction. Sailor. Yes. The truth got to explain his misunderstood, unfunny so-called jokes. Yeah, he ain't the funniest guy, but he's all right. Have you seen the one where he asked the interviewer how many chairs he's sitting on? Yes. Yes, I like that one. How can you go all in? Yep. People moving to exchanges to sell? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that is. Maybe that's it, Jor. Who knows? Don't know. But as we know, guys, those exchanges are not Bitcoin only. What you guys can do, I have a couple referral links in the description box below. This one right here is Bitcoin Well. Jor's familiar with this one. I use 3 different ones. I use Bitcoin Well and Strike and Swan. I'll get to that in a minute. But if you guys use my link or scan that code, you'll get some free Satoshis or free tosses in the well. It's pretty cool. I like it. And no exchanges. I mean, no, they don't hold your Bitcoin. As soon as you buy it, they zap it right over to you, preferably your Lightning wallet, which is cool. The Titanic played by Jerry as himself. The Titanic played by Jerry as himself. I'm the ship. Am I Leonardo DiCaprio, the troll? Not sure. The higher it goes, the more people that are in profits. Yes. Not everyone has the green light turned on. No, they don't. It's Bitcoin hell, not Bitcoin well. Okay. Can you show me that website, the troll, please? Most people are stuck on yellow, 88 Sats Radio. Most people are stuck on red, Joe. There's some on yellow. But yeah, most people that have Bitcoin probably are in yellow. Yes, Joe. Oh, troll, I heard you missed me yesterday. Don't worry, I won't leave you hanging like your mom used to do when you were a kid. So yeah, so zap on that, click on that, you'll get some free tosses in the well. And this one right here is for Swan, the Swan Force. I got a banner here somewhere for that. Swan Bitcoin, earn $10 for signing up for your first 10, and in your first 10,000 of purchases, there are no fees. So go ahead and sign up with Swan. Bitcoin only companies, by the way, guys. And it's good to have different ones. I use 3 of them myself just in case something happens with another one. The truth is a glory hole dwelling goblin, great for engagement harvesting. Yeah. We are tired of your jokes. Yeah. 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 The troll. You might want to work on them a little bit because people are not really laughing. And when you make a joke, you probably want to laugh. The troll, maybe. But yeah, sign up with Swan, get your first $10 of Bitcoin for free and your first 10,000 of purchases for free. But my absolute favorite, ladies and gentlemen, is this one right here. Is Strike. This is the one I use to buy every hour on the hour. No fees on your first 500 of buys, and after the 7th day of DCA, and on your 8th day, all your DCA purchases are fee-free. There is the link right there. That is a great way to support the channel. If you don't have all 3 of these and you only have 1 or 2, make sure you sign up for them just in case. You want to have different exchanges, man. I'm telling you, especially when you want to buy and something's going on. For real. Good one. The troll's mom played by the troll's mama. The troll more like a dipshit. The truth go the F home. Yes. Off topic. Did you hear about Shannon Sharp? Yeah, I did. That's a crazy situation. I did hear about that. Unfortunately, I don't really get into that. All that stuff is doesn't really matter to me, man. To be completely honest with you. Marcus Aurelius says, focus on your craft and what you're doing, because everything else is a distraction. So I don't really worry about that kind of stuff, man, to be honest with you. It's all fiat nonsense. I don't care what a celebrity does. Don't care, to be honest. I'm guessing you do the troll since you asked. You look like a guy that worries about what celebrities do. Let's see what the ETFs are doing. Or the companies, the big companies. MicroStrategy. They have 534,741. I think they bought some more, though. Who the hell is Shannon Sharp? Exactly, bro. Exactly. Nobody cares, to be honest with you. Shannon Sharp is going with Daddy Diddy. Yeah. GOAT. Marcus Aurelius is a GOAT. Johnson & Johnson's big as ad. Yeah. No, but I heard your mama sucks them chicken wings clean. No meat, just bone left. Like a good little H.O. Never mind. Get them, Tori. I think this is wrong. I think they have 538,000 now. Yes, MicroStrategy bought a few more days ago. Yes. Good pickup, Mimi. Let me see. I think this is not updated. I think they bought like 6,000 more or something like that to get to 5. They did make a buy, yeah. So this is just not updated, which is cool. You know what I wish they would update? This is the one I really want them to update. This one right here, ladies and gentlemen. This one right here. More, I think. Finger looking good. Let's check it. Let's check it. Let's check it together, ladies and gentlemen. BitBow. I remember this. Let's see what what's this one? ChatGPT. No. Let's try Perplexity. Let's see. How many Bitcoin does Strategy have? As of April 2025, yeah. El Salvador's government strategic reserve holds. Oh boy. I mean, not El Salvador. How many Bitcoin does MicroStrategy? How do you spell strategy? Strategy have 538,200. Good. King Golf will be on that website soon. They sure will. MicroStrategy bought 51,780 more Bitcoin. No, Mimi, that's an old article. 0.05 Bitcoin more than Apple. Yep. Did you see Data Dash video where he called MicroStrategy a pyramid scheme? He is right too. No, I didn't see that video. Can you tell us about it? The troll? What did he say? Data Dash is a crypto idiot. He's a trader. So can you tell us what he said? They bought 5,665 Monday. Is it 5665 or 6556? Corner perplexity is 65. Oh, okay, got you. I saw you, Jor. Is anyone buying MSTY? Just wondering. I'm not, but know people who are. No, not at all. Not at all. Don't ignore me, troll. I'll have to hit your sister up next and then maybe your auntie. A shitty yacht. Yes. A shit lot. A lot of it. 1111. Siller is a big numerology guy. Good. I was just asking. 1111. What's 1111? April 21st? 1111? I don't know, but 538,000. So that 6,556 he bought, that'll be more than nations will get in the future. Idiot shit corner. Shit yacht. Got it. 65. Yes. Now I got you, brother. Troll, you want to know how many licks it'd take to get to the center of your mom's Tootsie Pops? A 1, a 2, a 3, 6 plus 5. Got you, bro. Got you. 1111 is it's a number thing. It's a golden number. Got it. 65. Okay, got it. I'm a little slow. So yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, Jericho, what's going on, y'all? How are you? Shitty instead of idiot. I love it. How you doing, y'all? Gonna put you up on the wheel, my friend. Put you on the wheel. And my boy, I'm getting hungry. It's 6:27. Haven't eaten. Catch up. Yeah. Radio TM, that ASAP. Radio trademark, yeah. It's a masterpiece of a video, too much to discuss, and him being a trader doesn't mean he's wrong, does it? No, but he doesn't. He's been wrong a lot about Bitcoin. But if it's a masterpiece, you can't tell us a couple of sentences, the troll, because it sounds like you didn't watch it, if I had to guess. So, because you're typing a lot of stuff out, you're just not telling us what you're actually saying, the troll. I'm good, family. Good, man. Good to hear that, bro. We're just lollygagging around, sir. That's all. Wasting time. So yeah, I hope they update this to see how many Bitcoin the United States has. And the reason I'm asking that, because a lot of Bitcoiners are wondering what is on the balance sheet, because they have not told us yet. They're supposed to do an inventory, ladies and gentlemen, and they have not. He only watches the movies his dad makes. Okay. A little slow. That's grand coming from you. Okay. Not sure what that means, the troll, but okay. Troll's been going at me for years, ladies and gentlemen. We love the troll. All right, let's see what these ETFs are up to. Let's see what they're up to, ladies and gentlemen. BlackRock, let's update this. Love doing things live. BlackRock picked up 2,000 individual Bitcoin. That are 2,000 individuals that will not be able to be a full coiner. Fidelity, 2,700 people will not be a full coiner. 695 by Grayscale, ARC 21, that's Kathy Wood's company. Almost 3,000 Bitcoin, 225 by Grayscale Mini, like you, Mini. Bitwise 838, Van X 69, Valkyrie 71. Me and your mom made a masterpiece of a video. Okay. Also, what's up with that Fort Knox audit? Exactly, bro. What's up with it, Sin? Good question. The government being late with something? Never. Exactly. The troll, your family, but even family gets put in the closet from time to time. Okay. Also, what's up with old boy's clients list? Yes. They talk a good game till they get in there, right? They go, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Corey, is there a ticker symbol for Jack Mahler's new company? Not sure. I watched the video today, but I'm not sure. If there is, let me know. But yeah, there is. Somebody wrote it in the comments. Oh, Corey, go into our Signal group. Sin made a video about it. Sin made a post about it. So yeah, there is one. Your mom calls me the grand slow cooker. She likes it real tender. Okay. XXI for now. And it's going to be called something else once something happens. AKA 21. Is that the new one, Jor? Or is that going to be, because it's going to be two, it's two of them. It's going to be something and then something else once the merger goes through. Right now it's CEP if you want to buy it. Okay, that's what it is. So CEP right now. And I am going to get some of that for sure. I'm going to get some of that. And the retirement portfolio, of course. Not out anything outside that, no. We'll change that. Yes. Hey, guys, need to get going. I need to study a bit before bed. Good night, Mia. Happy birthday, ma'am. Thank you for hanging. One more time, guys, on the way out. It's Mia's birthday. Don't forget to show her some love on the way out the door. Big birthday for her today. That is her address. Show some love, guys. Thank you, Mia. We love you, Mia. CEP now, then excellent. Yes. Cantor Equity Partners. Boom. Yeah, CEP now was supposed to be XXI. Mimi, are you planning on buying that? Because I think I'm going to buy that. What do you think, Mimi? Thank you all for the birthday love and the sats. No problem. We love you, Mia. Good night, Mia. Happy birthday. Do I get more GME or do I hold off a while longer to see what they do? GME. Get GME all day. If you have a retirement portfolio. But, for you, yeah, you get it because you got a lot of Bitcoin. I think. Good night, birthday girl. Hey, birthday girl. Enjoy the rest of your night, lady. Yeah, because I know, Joe, you have over 1 million sats, right? I think. Went up 60% today alone. Wow. If you put in XXI, a different company stock comes up. Okay. Good night. Happy birthday, Mia. Emily, have a wonderful birthday. Mia, good night. Good night, my lovely family. We are fam. We are. Thank you and good night. Good night. It hasn't changed yet. We're still waiting on the merger approval of the SPAC. 22nd Century Company stocks comes up when typing in XXI. Yeah. So type in the other one, Mimi. We just said that 5 times, Mimi. Okay, I'm on it. Got you. I would buy CEP, but I'm tapped out. But I will never quit stacking sats. I know that's right. Yes, Jerry, I plan to get some of that 21 Jack Mahler stock for show. For show. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We love you, Mia. No problem. I only have... Yeah, that's it. The troll. At Tori, I don't know. I didn't know that was you because I didn't recognize you without a in your mouth. I suggest you stick to talking to Jerry. Okay. Not financial advice, but sold the game, the GME to put in the XXI. Don't know what Cohen is doing. He seems weird. LOL. I trust Mahler's way more. I do too, but I'm keeping my GME. I'm keeping my GME. I think I'm going to pick up a couple Teslas too, just because of what he's doing. Plus, they have Bitcoin. I trust Satoshi. Yes. Why the troll? I like it. I like it in her mouth. I got negative 10 cents. Online gambling got me good. Joke. But yeah, the play for me is strategy, GME, Tesla, and this new one, 21. Sin Diesel, but trap funds. Yes. Not selling GME, keeping it and adding some of Mahler's. Yeah. We'll see what it costs first, and then we'll look at that. Plus, they have the Tesla tunnels in Vegas. Yes. I gotta get some Tesla, man. Got to. And I think I'm gonna buy a Tesla too, guys. Maybe I'll get it before George gets here. Who knows? But I've been really looking into that. So yeah, that's the ETFs. Let's take a look at the Apollo situation. And those are the flows right there. That's a visual representation of it. Here's the best one, though. This is my favorite one right here. This is when the Bitcoin gold rush started, ladies and gentlemen. Right here. Right there. One day, everyone that comes too late will have negative sats. Yes. Yep. Tesla tunnels, yeah. They have them in Vegas. Have you been to Vegas, Mimi? Get your head out of here. Troll, are you mad because Kanye won't suck your... that was cousin reserve, bro. Go get over it. Yes. What he did for us and then walking away, other identical humans, not so much. Exactly. I runs New York. Tesla tunnels? Yes, Mimi. How is that you only have 25,000 boy people? Mimi. He's joking, Corey. If you get 69 million if you get 69 M points on Bitcoin, you can get an orange Cybertruck. If you get 69 million points on Bitcoin, you can get an orange Cybertruck. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get that many. God says, first rule is never talk about the holdings. LOL. Yes. Mimi, YouTube it. Yes. I don't know what Tesla tunnels are. Yes. YouTube it, Mimi. YouTube it. Oh, Mimi. You got to come to Vegas sometimes, maybe. Maybe you'll find out what it is. Mimi. So, my goodness. The Boring Company. Yes. Tori, them holdings can turn into Fight Club real quick. You ain't lying. And real quick, guys, here's some free links. Make sure you sign up to ZBD. I love ZBD. Really do. Take some good surveys, get some free sats. Use my links down below. Another way to get free sats. Here's a commercial for it. Earn Bitcoin now. Earn Bitcoin now. Play games, get free sats. And earn Bitcoin while you play. While you play games, guys. 4 million earned on ZBD as of this recording. Download it under Jerry's video. And you will queue up your own little QR code, which would be great. Good night, everyone. Okay, brother. Good night, sir. I runs New York. Let me take you off the list. Let me take Mia off. Jay, is he here? Mia? Mia's on here 4 times. Got to take her off. How's this list looking, guys? The troll. I hear stocks went up today. I don't know why people are panicking last week. Most of the people who complain don't know stocks or the left. Most of the people who complain don't know stocks or the left. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true, the troll. That's true, yeah. The trolls, he's preaching on that one. All links in the description, guys. Yes, please. You are the left because you ain't right. Good night, bro. Let's do a spin real quick. We're at 703. Let's do 703. Let's get it. Let's spin it. And let's see who wins it. Sin. Alex. I don't think Alex is here. The troll, you keep your money in a shoebox, LOL. Get sats with us. Yes. I want to see a video of you buying. Of me buying? Dang. So close, yeah. I don't think Alex is here, though. Woohoo. Think it's past her bedtime. But she might be. She's just been quiet. Oh, no. Yeah. You're not going to see that, Joe. You're not going to see the troll buying anything. He doesn't have enough fiat to buy sats. $1, troll. He ain't going to do it. Alex, are you here, honey? Alex is my goddaughter. Are you here? All right, let me take her off the wheel. Man, I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting hungry, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what I'm going to eat. I'm thinking about going to, you know what I'm thinking about going, Joe? Thinking about going to, what's it called again? What's that freaking, what's it called, Joe? If you make a video buying 1K sats, I'll send you 5K sats. Yeah, the troll doesn't show his face. The sub mics, Jersey mics. Don't accidentally raise my name. I almost did, Mimi. I almost did. Can we start a wallet for the troll and let it grow? And if he really doesn't want it in the future, we all split it? No. The troll don't deserve it. I've been telling the troll to buy for almost 4 years, and he just tells me to shove it up my you know what. Yes, it's gonna be good. Yes. I'm going there, man. I think I got $9 left on there. So I get like a half a sub and some chips. Yep. Yeah, no. He don't want it. Jerry, on the map, can you put my name in green but keep my locator in orange? I just want to see what it looks like. Sure. Absolutely. With a face like the troll, I wouldn't show that face either. Yeah. I'm glad you say this, Corey, because I want people to change their name to any color they want, but we're just definitely going to keep the pin orange. So yeah, let's see it. Let's zoom in on it. Let's zoom in on Corey. Got to zoom in real tight. Doesn't pop like the other ones, Corey, but I can keep that for you. What you think, sir? That's us in little Las Vegas, surrounded by the desert. Make my name red dot black, please. Red dot black. Red and black. I can do that. I can definitely do that. I got to do my payroll tonight. I got to pay you guys. All right, let's finish up this last part of the video, Lynn Alden's video, and let's find out what the answer is, guys. What is the answer to the problem? Doug Shiz, yes. What is the answer to all those problems she was speaking of? This open source money with a B. Bring it back up to color scheme. I want to pick from that. Green ain't going to work. Okay. Gotcha, brother. Edit. Which one would you like, sir? The troll probably has worse craters in his face than a map right now. What you thinking? Try red. Okay. What do you think, Corey? You like that red? It's from the picking. What you think, Corey? You like that one, sir, or no? Because yours is over there by the thingy. Flip through them all and let's all examine it. Okay. But let me play this last part, my brother, and then we'll do it. It's all math with an E, yes. We'll do it, bro, in a minute. Let's do the conclusion and let's see what Lynn Alden's solution is. I don't know what it is, guys. What do you think? What is the solution? Let's find out.
Since the development of the internet, cryptographers have sought methods for creating decentralized digital currency. In 1982, David Chaum published a research paper on how mutually distrustful groups could use cryptography to maintain a shared database or ledger. During the 1990s and early 2000s, figures like Adam Back, Nick Szabo, and Hal Finney explored ways to create digital tokens.
Let's look at this real quick. This is the whole history of cryptocurrencies. Check it out.
Since the development of the internet, cryptographers have sought methods for creating decentralized digital currency. In 1982, David Chaum published a research paper on how mutually distrustful groups could use cryptography to maintain a shared database or ledger. During the 1990s and early 2000s, figures like Adam Back, Nick Szabo, and Hal Finney explored ways to create digital tokens supported by electricity and processing power, a concept known as proof of work. In 2008, an anonymous programmer using the name Satoshi Nakamoto published the Bitcoin white paper, which expanded on these earlier ideas. It outlined a method for creating a decentralized digital currency using a distributed network of nodes and transaction timestamping through cryptography and proof of work. In 2009, Nakamoto released the open source application to implement his design, and thus the Bitcoin time chain was born. What makes Bitcoin remarkable is its ability to enable bearer asset final settlements at the speed of light. It effectively closes the speed gap between transactions and settlements that has persisted since the late 19th century. In other words, it's the first workable way to quickly send money long distances without relying on centralized intermediaries and credit. And it comes with its own finite unit of account that cannot be diluted. For the past 15 years, Bitcoin has been refined in various ways, tested to see how robust it is to attacks, and copied by competitors to see if there's any way to do it better. So far, it has continuously remained the largest, most liquid, most decentralized, and most secure cryptocurrency.
That's what we were talking about earlier. Look at that, guys. It's even bigger now. That's the top 30 cryptocurrencies, but the other 30-something thousand, look how big Bitcoin is. It's more than 70+% of the market cap. Again, man, there is no second best.
Although it has been volatile, Bitcoin has reached higher highs and higher lows of market value and adoption, cycle after cycle. Bitcoin works because anyone can run an open source node on a simple device, such as a laptop, and these nodes all store the full history of the ledger. Users possess private keys, enabling them to sign transactions and pay fees to move coins or fractional coins between addresses. Miners contribute electricity and processing power to add new transaction blocks to the ledger in exchange for receiving transaction fees and new coins that are generated in each new block during the early years of the network. No individual entity, including the network's creator, can change the rules, dilute people's coins, or censor transactions. The network can, however, be updated over time in a backwards compatible way by a revolving set of contributing open source developers whenever there is enough consensus by the node operators and the miners to do so. While additional layers can enhance Bitcoin's speed, transaction throughput, or programmability, the base layer remains simple and robust, with an eventual fixed supply of 21 million Bitcoins generated by miners over time in a pre-programmed deflationary pattern since inception. Value can be sent to anyone with an internet connection or brought with anyone globally. Bitcoin is decentralized digital money, offering a viable alternative to inflationary, centralized banking ledgers. This technology is helping to pierce the 160 different fiat currency bubbles that people are trapped in. Cash and gold can be blocked in airports, and bank transfers are tightly controlled, but people can send Bitcoins directly to others across borders, or bring their Bitcoins with them as they move around the world, just by writing down or memorizing 12 words, representing their private key. People can protect themselves against monetary dilution and financial censorship. In a world where half of the population lives under varying shades of authoritarianism, and billions of people live with persistently high inflation, the ability to fracture these 160 currency silos and connect them together should not be underestimated. However, this technology has also catalyzed the development of more centralized digital currencies. Private stablecoins, for instance, enable collateralized dollar tokens to trade on multiple blockchains, providing people in numerous highly inflationary countries easier access to US dollars for savings. Additionally, governments have explored and sometimes launched central bank digital currencies.
That's what I'm terrified of right there. The central bank digital currency. Look at that eye looking down on us. Look at that. Bitcoin is the antithesis of that. Right? I hope everyone has hit the like button. Yes, like button. Yes. Moxie Job AK. Everyone drop a like and share. Thank you. 19 views and 23 likes. I'd say it's going pretty good right now. Thank you. I want all the likes. Me too. We all have the power to run a node. Let's all do it when we can. We can remember. Get sats first, but eventually you want to run a node. Yep. Exactly. But that's what we're scared of right there, them central bank digital currencies. We cannot have that, ladies and gentlemen. That is what you call the opposite of freedom. That's slavery. That is slavery. Thank you, Tori. Thank you so much, Tori. Slavery.
Which are digitally native, even more centralized versions of fiat currencies. This era marks a fork in the road, offering two distinct paths going forward. Over the past century and a half, within the telecommunication age, the global financial system has gravitated toward increased centralization, abstraction, and inflation, driven by the gap in speed between transactions and settlements, and relying on ever-expanding credit to bridge this gap. Most technologies in the past that made money more efficient have come at the cost of making it more centralized and controlled. On one path going forward, central bank digital currencies can continue the prior trend of ever more centralized systems that enable precise control and authority and dilution by nation-states over their citizens. On the other path, the emergence of Bitcoin and other open-source cryptographic technologies facilitating rapid digital settlements without the need for credit in a peer-to-peer manner charts a course that diverges from this trend, leading toward a more decentralized, streamlined, and deflationary monetary system. Money is a shared ledger, prompting the central question of who governs this ledger. Early credit systems were governed by local communities. Commodity money abided by natural laws. Fiat currencies came under the jurisdiction of banks and nation-states. And open-source decentralized money like Bitcoin is governed by its users and selected by market forces. In modern times, our money has been broken because it has been centralized, closed, and corrupted in 160 different ways. If we're going to fix it in the digital age, a powerful method would be to make it more decentralized, open, and transparent, so that it can strengthen people as individuals, while at the same time shattering the financial silos that separate us. With open source money, anyone can hold it, anyone can send it, anyone can bring it with them, anyone can build new technologies that make it better, and everyone across borders can be connected by it. If you enjoyed this video, share it with a friend. If you want to learn more about these topics, check out my book, Broken Money: Why Our Financial System is Failing Us and How We Can Make It Better.
Wow. Love it. Love it. Love it, guys. What do you think? Is it the answer? Is Bitcoin the answer to the problems? I think it is. I think it is. All right, Corey, let's go through these real quick. Hope you're watching, Corey. I'm about to go through these colors real quick. So red, light red, white, purple, whatever that is, light purple, whitish gray, dark blue, I think, light blue, a little bit of that, that one, that one, that one, that one, yellow. That's a bright one, Corey. That one, that one. Let me know. Let me know. Matt says, hell yeah. Joe says, always been. Does a fish live in water? You damn right. Sell Bitcoin, buy XRP. Right. Oh, it is. Yes. What's up, Mark? Welcome. We're about to end, though. That's the only correct answer. Yes. I just sold all my BTC for XRP. Thanks, Jor. Does that Tin Man have a sheet metal call? Yes. That's good, Jor. Pure gold. Try purple again. Whoops. Wrong purple. Wrong one. Sorry. This purple, the dark one, and then the light one. So let me know, my friend. Yes. Sell Bitcoin, buy XRP. What about SP? Yes. 69, yeah. Well, listen, guys, I believe what she said. I really do. And at the end of the day, we all know this is why we do it. This is why we Bitcoin right here. Dark purple, got you, bro. Let me put it on before I forget. Dark purple. Thanks. Thank you guys so much for showing love to Mia and her birthday. I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming in. I really do. And Rotisha is looking strong. Yes. Sorry, I have the humor of a 12-year-old. So do I. Lynn was spot on. Absolutely. LMFAO. Also, is there a link to the map that we can look at? Let's see. Good question. I just copied and pasted it. See if that'll work for you. Yes. National debt is 36.7 trillion. The 0.7 is 700 billion. You owe 107,000. We as a nation are a debtor nation right now. And although Doge is doing great work, I love them, Jerry. Has no time for the nonsense and just says yes. I love when Jerry. And we're paying a lot for the debt, not with just taxes, but the hidden tax, and that's inflation. And it's theft. That's all it is. It's just a fancy word for theft. There's only one way to break it. and Lynn gave us the answer. Yes. I see the map, but we ain't on it. Okay. And we know the answer to the solution, to the problem, excuse me, because we don't focus on problems. We're solution orientated, I guess. And this is what I wake up to do every single morning, really, to spread that map, to spread the knowledge, to turn the green lights on, like George says, and to make sure everyone knows they have the ability to not only wake up from this coma they put us in, but the lies that they've told us our whole life. And it's criminal what they've done to us. It really is. The food is poison. The medical situation is a lie. And they work together to basically, do harm to us. Not just with this, but the whole system is corrupt. And in order to defeat that, changing lives and changing the world is up to us. Yes, it is up to us. We are the unsung heroes, guys. We really are. Amen, Matt. Yes. It's like Batman with that bee, right? He doesn't want any credit. Batman never wants credit. He just puts on his Batman suit, goes out there, risks his life every single day, doesn't get any credit for it. That's what we do as men and women. And that's what we have to do. We have to put our bee on. And when that bee or that bat signal or whatever is up in the air, we got to come a-calling. We got to come a-running when they call us, whether they know they're calling us or not. Yeah. Yep. Wake up to beg money on the streets. Exactly. I'm not Batman. I'm Bruce. And I love what Elon Musk is doing. I really do, man. I really, really do. But like Lynn said, it's incentive based is broken. It's built on a house of cards, and it was a lie. It really was. And like she said, there's only one way to beat this. You can't beat it from within. You got to beat it from without. And just like Batman, he's out of the system. He's deep down in his cave, in that dark cave. And that's where we're at. We're out there studying in here when everybody else is partying and effing off and doing all this other stuff. We're on podcasts like this. We're getting up in the morning and watching George's live stream. You're here with me at night. We're watching Jack Mahler's videos, Michael Saylor videos, and studying while everybody else is out there absolutely clueless. So in order to defeat this evil, this nonsense, this chaos, and these lies, and to pay off that debt and stop inflation, there's only one way to do it, guys. And I'm pretty sure, since you guys have been around long enough, and for those of you in the back that haven't been paying attention and been quiet and haven't been putting your name on the wheel, I'm pretty sure you guys already know what that is. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I really, really appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.